How's it going, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Big Six. Before you go off, little announcement or a little update, because I know you're going to go off. There's no intro yet again, people. Obviously, last time out, GRIZZ got away with it because Skull was dealing with some issues. Those issues haven't got any better. So he's still dealing with those issues. And listen, he takes it personally when people are disappointed that there's no intro. He's the master of all that. So no intro today. It's stored in the bank in terms of what we got on GRIZZ over the last few weeks, and I'm sure it'll be used in the not so distant future. But be easy with it in the chat. Hit the like button. Make sure you are subscribed. This episode of Big Six is sponsored by Huel. You can see a QR code on your screen there. If you spend up to £60, you can get £10 off using that code Big10. But we're going to get more into that a little later on, people. Steve's here, SAEED's here, GRIZZ is here, Matisse is here, Tobs ain't here, and I've just given reasoning behind Skull and understanding from the community. With Tobs, I'm not going to give any of that, if I'm honest with you, because we found out he's not on the show after they lost, and I don't think that's acceptable.
Is he a point deduction for that?
Well, he claims that he claims that he told us about this prior. He sorted a replacement. Unfortunately, his replacement dropped out. I don't know. I'm getting tired of the trips to Singapore and to America and to here and there. I feel like this show's too big for all of this bollocks. I think there should be points deducted. I don't really care anymore. I'll be real.
Oi.
We're here. Our attendance. In school when your attendance record is strong, and then there's one student that just doesn't show up to school. Oh, I'm sick. Okay, you were sick last week and the week before. So what now? How many sickness notes do you think you can get? For me, I've had enough, personally. I deduct the points.
Very unprofessional from him. Can't lie.
Would we all agree here? Because
Let's go, man.
No, can we check if we have any recollection of him saying he's going to miss 2 weeks in a row?
No, he did say he missed this week, but could you not get the flight?
Are you sure?
He did. This one he did, but because he'll watch this back.
Wait, it's about the WhatsApp group.
He said it, but I'm thinking, can flights not be booked at different times? You know what time the show is. I don't know if this is acceptable. I don't know. I don't know anymore.
Let the community speak. If the community say it, then the community say it. You know what I mean? Maybe put a poll.
Put it to a vote. Put it to a vote. If the community vote,
if the community vote it, then we do
can't
it.
blame us and cry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it to the community.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna leave it there the whole stream, and we're touching on it right at the end.
Yeah. That's only fair. You feel me? Rather than us making a...
Because are you allowed to miss like 10, 15 shows in a season? Really?
Man, it's moving like...
Because that's what's going to happen.
It's moving like... It's crazy, man.
Like he's at the game. He's at the game. You know what I mean? He's doing his thing for the team. He's backing the team. He's at the game. This is fucking Jeremy's internet's gone off again in Singapore, and he's out there wiggling wires. It's not
from continent to continent fixing laptops. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, man.
But the polls in the chat, so the community can let us know. It's going to be there for the whole 1.5 to 2 hours, however long we go on for. But we've gone on for long enough without even touching in on the main dish. And that's what we always start with. Individual channels, description below. Show Huel some love. Use that if you already use Huel, if you're going to embark on a health journey, all of that stuff. Show them some love. But we know what the main dish is tonight. Usually an intro precedes it, but we're here without that. But with Uncle GRIZZ back in the building. GRIZZ, I've never seen you like I saw you on Sunday. I just want to know if you're feeling more yourself.
You lot don't even know. As soon as the mob finished, I forgot to tell you lot because I can't be bothered for you lot to laugh even more or whatever, give you any more ammunition. I went back to the car and my tire was flat. And it was pouring down rain in it. And I was like, what the am I going to do now? Stuck where I am. We can't disclose where our location is. And I had a flat tire. So I had to call out. I didn't have a spare as well. So, yeah. Let's just say I've had better nights. I've had better weekends.
Saeed let your tire down on the way out.
Bro, someone definitely let the air out my tires and air out my wing. But yeah, it was peak.
Why didn't you correct me?
Huh?
Why didn't you correct me?
About?
I said GRIZZ.
Gary.
Nah, you must correct me. You must correct me.
You got to correct, man. Same way I was correcting people. My name was Jamal.
Let's grow up. Come
on. No, you're not growing up, mate. You got time to grow. You know what I'm saying?
There's no growing up.
That's like that. You're still young, man.
There's no growing up, mate. It's mad how it works, isn't it? I said, you don't often say, you don't often get me saying mad things, but who would have thought? I said, if we lose to United, I'm gonna be Gary. And yeah, we lost to Man United, but it is what it is. But yeah, man, peak. Bit of an odd weekend. What do you want me to? Do you want me to discuss it? Like,
I think SAEED should discuss it.
Yeah, I reckon you should discuss it. You know what I mean? Because
I just
no, I don't care.
While I was in the car,
I don't care.
Waiting for the AA, I prepared a little.
No, I don't care. That story's done now. I don't care. No, you can't finish the story. No.
Oh, he wants to do one of his monologues.
Yeah, I'm done with that. I'm done with all this.
No, it's no monologue.
Feel sorry for me. We don't care. It's life. Like Liverpool. Get on with it.
It's not really a monologue. It's not really.
No. Listen, I genuinely, I tell you why. The people don't really care. If I'm being honest with you,
I agree.
You're alive. Hold on a minute. You're alive and well. You're here. Alhamdulillah. You got a roof over your head. You're calm. Things happened. It happened. It was done.
That's why I want to say my bit.
Okay. Say a bit. I respect
that's it. Yeah. And Matisse is right. Nobody wants monologues anymore. It's 20.
Wait, are you gonna say your bit on the game first?
Yeah, and then just be over and done with.
Oh,
but I'm gonna do my bit on the game a bit differently. I'm gonna do.
I can't lie. You need to do your bit on the game.
Bro, what do you want to do, man?
Steve, let me get
why are we allowing? Why are we even letting him do this?
You can't dampen. We need violence.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. This is not 90 minutes. This is not 90 minutes. Listen to me clearly. Right? This is what is about to happen. I take no part. Turkish is host. It's his responsibility. If he wants to let this play out, then go right ahead. For me, as a viewer today, I'm here also to eat. I don't like where this is going.
But you know how I envision it, Matisse. You know how I see it playing out, because you are right. But I see it playing out as you give him the platform, and the first wild thing he says, someone's jumping in, and then everyone's going off. That's just how I see it, because it can only be a wild thing he says.
You're very lucky, GRIZZ, because I sent some evidence today to Skull, and you're very lucky because you were getting exposed today badly. So whatever you say here is null and void, if I'm being honest with you.
Look, I don't think there's nothing left for me to expose. All right, pause. All right, I've been exposed. But what I'm saying is the 5 years that we've been doing these shows, the home team has his bit, whatever he wants to say, and then every man, you know what I mean, do what they've got to do. But if you want to change the routine just for this one occasion, it's up to you. But I just look, as I said, Matisse is right.
That's never been a routine. It's never been a routine.
You made that. We started with the home team. What do you want to say?
You start with the team that got slapped, and the team that done the slapping. So you have to sit there and take it, and like a man. I've been on the end of it a few times last season, and you know, you take it. Great sweat. Don't try and deflect it and puff everybody up and soften the blow. You got to take it, man.
Because what's happened here is
I don't get it. What is this?
What's happened here?
Host directly.
No, because you're already
he asked me a question. So GRIZZ, and then I started, and you not like.
Yeah, but I think is how you feel. SAEED on this show has been ripped apart from pillar to post, right? From pillar to post. He's been humiliated. He's been in the car parks. He's had balaclavas. He's been called Jamal. He's been throwing biryani about. And today is his day. He has gone to the home of the champions, Liverpool, their greatest ever rivals. Yeah, this supersonic team that spent all this money, who do it the right way, who've got the heritage and have got everything, and they have absolutely pulled your pants down and slapped your little asses. Yeah, so for me, SAEED destroyed this brother.
Now you know what it is, man. He's trying to stall the cooking. Like, you know what else, man? Yeah, he's a clever guy, innit? You know what I mean? He acts like he's a humble guy. You gotta let me land my point, yeah. Because can we mute him? Like I want to mute this brother, man. You have to.
I think GRIZZ is gonna let people speak tonight.
You're gonna let people speak, GRIZZ, yeah? Because we're not stalling like your team, bro. We're not doing that on the show. No, yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Let me get my bit out of the way. And
You've already tried to appeal to the chat.
bro. What are you pissing me off? What are you pissing me off, bro? What are you pissing me off? Chris, this is brother to brother. Please, let me have a point, bro.
Yeah, but I've got 2 minutes.
You don't get me angry, bro. I won my game. Let me have a point.
2 minutes.
No. What happened? Bro, Chris, this is like me in the barbershop, yeah? Brother, let me land my point, yeah?
I'll take a seat. Okay, listen to me. There is one line I speak to all of you lot. I promise you there's no monologue.
Oh my God.
I promise you there's no explanation.
Yes.
I promise you there's no...
I don't want to hear you, bro.
Mute him.
Bro, Turkish, please mute him, bro.
Mute him.
Mute
him. Go get some chicken wings. Go and get some chicken wings. Usually mute anyway at this point. Get some chicken wings. Mute him.
Bro, stay muted like your team, bro. If anything, yeah, you need to be like your team. Humble in defeat. Yeah? You spent all that money and you want to speak now. Do you want more money? You want more money? First of all, I want to thank the mob because I've been in this house. The Biryani brothers have given me no joy. So first, I want to thank the mob. Yeah, my debut, and we won against these Scousers, bro. Yeah, this brother has been speaking a lot, bro. Do not let him fool you guys. He's been speaking a lot. He does this gimmick. Don't scare. All of this, riddles. He speaks in riddles, this brother. You think others speak in riddles? This is the biggest riddler there is. He's been adding up points. If Arsenal drop here, if Arsenal do this, brother, you're in a crisis. You're champions here. What did I say in South Africa? You tried to have a debate with me about Liverpool are a big club, bigger than Man United. Brother, unless you win back-to-back, bro, you, man, yeah, you like spicy Leicesters and that, yeah? You, man, are just like the rest. You've only won 2. One in the COVID era that nobody knew about, and last season, everyone just took a year off. Salah looked freak season. This year, you've added 500 million. You bantered Man United. You called us irrelevant. And yet, Salah, who I'm not having, he's washed. I'm not having contract curse. You and the rest of them were eulogizing him. Respect Salah. Brother, your own manager don't respect him, bro. Took him off. Then you said this guy here. You know what this stands for? The sub-bench. Because that's where he's heading. There ain't no goals. It's going back to the sub-bench, bro. And they laughed at me. I said, bro, I want to play against Isak, not Ekitike. And I was vindicated. They tried to stop me game week 3. I said, Wirtz. Nah, this ain't the guy. You said, nah, it's too early. Now do you want to speak about him? Gosh. Liverpool Football Club, yeah? And slot. This is the Premier League. This ain't no Eredivisie where you can dominate. No. You got to come here and back-to-back. Dominate. We had you, bro. Yeah, you had the odd chances here and there, but half your team went missing. Virgil van Dijk. Can we talk about him, by the way? Want to blame everyone else? What happened to the leader? What happened to the great centre-back that takes responsibility? Poor Kirkes, who's come in first season. What's to put the blame on him? Poor Kirkes, man. Yeah, you want to come here and dictate who speaks first. Brother, I don't want to hear no noise from you ever again. Until your team, yeah, wins games, you cannot talk. How about that? Because I've had to come on here and let Steve cook me. Everyone cook me on here. There's about time now you get your own medicine. Because you ain't innocent. Yo, you're talking. Bombers. Yo, we got this player here. Hey, Isak. Hey, Verts. Bandon. But we not seeing the group chat all summer. Hey, this, hey, that. I said, brother, how many hays, bro? But yet, where are the Hayes now? Is it Hay? It's like now. How like generally though, I want to know how the Hayes all doing, because I don't think there's one performer. Maybe Ekatike, but yeah, you don't really value him because he's on the bench. This brother, yeah, the video that's gonna come out, yeah, Turkish. When's the video out that we did yesterday?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Brother, you're finished, bro. Not only have you given up on your team, you've given up on some of your players, bro. And you're meant to be this GRIZZ Khan leader. You've abandoned your war hat. Now you've got some Gucci, I don't know, from Benny Road. Yeah. Yeah. Brother, wallahi, no more chicken wings, yeah, until your team gets some points. You can't treat yourself. You have got to stay humble. You have got to be calm. I don't want to hear an inch, because for me, yeah, that's what you got to do. When in times of hardship, you've got to be humble. And that's what I want to see from you, Chris Khan. Because you let Amber in, the one you've been bantering. You called us, you know what? I don't want to talk about Man United. Well, you have to now. Because you're the team that allowed Manchester United to allow a manager who's had one of the worst records since World War II come to your ground and beat you. Embarrassing, bro. And now you've got Brentford next. I don't know if you're going to win that game. You're looking over shoulder thinking, who's going to perform? Who's going to raise? Who's going to take us out of this mud? Your manager is talking about, oh, we planned for Sesko. Oh, they were playing long balls. Your manager's a coward, bro. How about that? No accountability for his own team. But yeah, he wants to play long balls FC. But hey, you meant to be £500, 500 million spent. Are you mad? And you want to talk about us? Brother, you need to think of things, bro. Are you mad? Trying to blame others for why you didn't play well. Don't ever do that. And it was so beautiful to watch you crumble yesterday. You know, last year, I can't lie to you, Maguire, just Maguire, that chance, you got away with it. This year, redemption, bro, upon your head top. And that's that from me.
Steve, do you mind if I bring you up to speed on the latest? Because I don't think you're potentially aware of what the update is for GRIZZ Khan. So what Gary has said to us now, this is his new name, by the way. He said that he's out of the title race. He said it on multiple platforms. He's retired the war hat. He's now going with the fisherman's hat like Jay Huss. And it's very sad to see that he's dipping out of this race, because I just thought he would, you know, at least stand by the side for the test of time. Halftime, he'd given up the goose chase on the mob. He said that the game's lost. I don't really know about you. I know you talk about fighting spirit a lot in title races, you know, being able to go the distance. I didn't expect the big dogs at Liverpool to just be giving up a title race this quick, not with all that ammo, that quality, all that cohesion that will come in terms of bedding in those new players. Slot, you know, manager of the year last year. I just thought they would hold a bit more faith, but I just wanted to bring you up to speed on the latest, because it seems like it's a 2-horse race, and I'm going to need you to fight. You know what I mean? Because
you know, it's the same old thing, innit? They need the comfort blanket. You know, it's all fake. It's like the heritage, the history. They say that when they're 10, 12 points clear, when they're looking like they're going to win it. This all comes out about how great this Liverpool team is. When it was toe-to-toe with City and very close, it was a bit like that then. Oh, we can't compete. We can't compete with Man City. We can't spend the money they can spend. We're poor Liverpool. You know, we can't do it. And then when they get slapped at the end and City are all on the pitch and I'm running round, you know, with all the boys celebrating again, it's like, well, you couldn't expect us to compete. And then last season, when they got a bit of a lead and City dropped off, the chest came out a little bit. It's only a little chest, like a little pigeon chest, not like a big chest. That came out, and then they won it. And now, after what, 8 games, 4 in a row losses, the heritage, the history, you know what I mean? That's all gone out the window now, because the heritage, the history, the Liverpool way is all gone, because you've done it the different way. They spent £500 million. They've got Isak, they've got Wirtz, they've got Ekitike, They went out and got Frimpong. They've got Kirkes. The defending champions added 500 million war chests to the cabinet and expected to come and roll with it. The only thing getting rolled at the minute is Liverpool, all over the place, slapped about and everything. And Man United, the banter club on this panel, Ruben Amorim, Rimball, came to Anfield.
I was a Rimball yesterday.
Yeah, and goes and wins it. And they deserved it. And the atmosphere, let's talk about the atmosphere. This is supposed to be a big game, big derby, Man United. It was piss poor. It was pathetic. It was absolutely pathetic. And like you say, you know, he's a community man. People are looking for him for inspiration. You can't sit there with a fake Gucci hat on from Soweto Market and expect people to feed off that. You know what I mean? They want to see pride.
Yeah,
they want to see power. You know the speech in Cool Runnings? I see pride. I see power. I see a bad motherfucker that don't give a shit about nobody. This is what they want to see. They see pride. They see power. They don't want to see this little guy in the corner with a sad face telling us his tires have been popped and they can't compete anymore. You don't want this shit. We see pride, Gary. We see power, Gary. We see Gary. We want you. Come on. Rise again. Come on. We want it. Don't be disheveled. There's 8 games. You cannot go in yourself. The Liverpool community, they need a leader. They need a man. They need that Jurgen Klopp. Imagine the cop now. You're stood in front of the cop. If you stand in front of the cop with this rig out, they're not going to be inspired. We need it. We need the fist pumping back. We need all that back. How many European Cups have you won? We need all this bullshit coming back. You can't sit there and expect us to be feeling sorry. No one felt sorry for me. One winning 13. No one felt sorry for me. You know what I mean? So no one's feeling sorry for you, Gary. So at the end of the day, you've said all the shit this year about how good you are and this, that, and the other, and what's going to happen and all this. Then you tell us how I told you about that. I told you he was going to lose 4 in a row.
That was it.
So you cover every base. It's like one of them guys that just covers every base. I think this week we are going to win, but then again, we might draw, but it is a possibility we lose. And then when you get one of the 3, you say, that's what I said, didn't I? Didn't I tell you we'd lose? The community is finished with that now. The community have found you out. I don't know where, to be honest, I don't know where you can go from this. I don't know where you can go from this. I feel like we need to get Gok 1 in and do a makeover. The GRIZZ can't make over with Gok 1. He needs to chisel the style up. He needs to improve the dress sense, and he needs to get you back in the room, man. Because this is what I'm seeing here now. It's fucking pathetic.
The only way to go after all those haze this summer, right? As defending champions, heritage club, do it differently, right? Is to stand on 10 toes until you're fully finished. You're not fully finished in October. I'm sorry. You could go you could go the distance. You got to go a lot longer than this before you could start reading poems or whatever you got prepared. William Shakespeare over there, Sylvia Plath. I don't know what kind of bullshit English literature you got going over there for my GCSEs. We're not trying to hear it. You can say it if you want, but I'm telling you right now, the community ain't on it. You guys are way too above all this. I'm sorry. You guys have got champions, way too much. You guys have got a whole ass Mohamed Salah, a whole ass Isak, 20 goals back-to-back campaigns. Ekatike, no Bundesliga tax there. Gackers. Yeah? Gackers.
Dutch clutch. What did he say?
Florian Wirtz. Just listen to the names I'm reading off. And you think this is acceptable to sit here and be all, oh no, it's not gonna. No, you must double down. If you look a fool, you look a fool, but you must double down. There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to run. You can't be in a top 4 fight. There's no way. Not with Edwards at the helm with the recruitment, and no way. Hughes and no. Remember, you saved up for this. You saved up for this. The piggy bank, 2 Christmases, you saved up. You didn't spend a penny last summer, and you spent it all this summer, right? So now that you've got your toys, you fucking go and play with them. Don't start complaining now that you got the wrong toy set and I messed up, mum. No, this is it. Stick with it. Run with it. Believe. I want to see more from you. You're giving up too early. It's not good. It's not good, bro. Not with your summer. No.
Bro, we simply can't be sorry for a team that spent all that money. We cannot. You know what I mean? The guy, Isak, you know what I mean? They chased all summer. Prem proven. They were saying he's better than Haaland, didn't they? Prem proven. Kirk has come from the Premier League. So I'm sorry, we're not doing this. We're not. And this brother has given up, man. Shame on you. Shame on you, GRIZZ.
Have you given up?
Oh, shit. Shit.
We want to know because might be something pending.
Finished.
Speak up, Unc.
Speak up, man.
I'm saying I'm finished. I'm just listening, innit? So
He wiped his. What's going on? Have you given up?
If we get a draw, it's a disaster. We must win. We should dominate proceedings.
12 seconds later.
Head injury, brother. Brother, it's a head.
Yeah,
It's a head.
yes! Let's go!
There's a head injury.
You don't mind, bro, man. We didn't stop you for a head injury.
You watch every single game on YouTube.
Relax.
You know when there's a head injury, the game stops. The game stops.
The referee can.
It doesn't matter where the game is, what stage it's
I just
at.
want the game to end, man. Fuck it. I'll take 1-0 loss.
What? Wow.
Yes.
Fuck off, man. What's that? FBI, open up!
I'm back. I've seen you go back to back to back to back to back. In hells. Back to back to back to back. L after L after L after L after L.
It's in control.
Told you so. I told you so. Hold that. Hold that.
Hey, he's on side.
This is
We back outside!
This is where I'm gonna need some.
We back outside! HMRC, I told you so!
You are a disgrace.
I'm a fucking disgrace!
Play into
Win the game! Get me out of jail! Get me out of the studio!
Wallahi.
Get me back home!
You don't
Get me some
you're
chicken
not
wings!
Liverpool fan.
Get me some water! Without no fucking flies in it!
Wallahi, you're a disgrace.
2 seconds later.
Oh my god, the angles are mad!
Come on! Hold that!
Oh my god!
Sorry.
Oh my god!
Hold that!
Oh my god!
Hold that!
Oh my!
Hold that! Hold that!
Get that fucking out of here!
Hold that, man!
Get that
We are done!
done!
Hold that, man!
Hey, that's the first time in Big Six history even I'm surprised by it. I've never known there to be an intro today, by the
Bro,
way.
never doubt Skull, man.
I know.
never doubt it.
And everything I said earlier was relevant, so
It's
make
true,
sure
that's
you
the
go
thing.
Exactly.
I don't
Extra
actually
love
know
to
how
that.
he's managed to put that together that quickly.
Bro, Skull is the
Trust
GOAT, man.
Trust
He's
me.
the GOAT. This is what he does.
Come on, the
You
pioneer.
mad? He's
Come
gonna
on.
get away with it.
Class.
Class.
Okay, 1-0 loss.
I can't
Chris-
believe you said that.
He was all over the gaff yesterday, bro. All over the gaff.
Scratching his head like Pep at the end there. Like when
Yeah.
Pep got them scratches, I was doing the same.
Bro, I was fearing for my life, bro. The bottle, like, it genuinely, like, yo, like, what's going on?
Well, this is what I said, innit? I said a lot happened yesterday, and this is why I just wanted to say something. To just sum it up very quickly, very briefly, and then do what you gotta do, man. It is what it is, man. As I said, I was in the car, so I thought nobody wants to hear fucking monologue anymore. Nobody wants to hear explanation, theories, like Steve says about justifying and whatever. So I thought I'd just summarize it very briefly. And look, if I may, there once was a man called Klopp who took us from mid-table right to the top. Then he got tired after winning the lot, and in came a bald guy called Arnie Slot. Now this fella started off like a house on fire and won us the league, which was our main desire. Summer came and we spent a few bob, And all the rivals thought we can't match this mob. The season starts great. We won our first 6, and everyone else thought they weren't in the mix. But then we lost games, 4 in a row, and all our rivals fans' faces began to glow. Out came the hyenas. Liverpool are crap. Some even send Verts and Isak back. But ladies and gents, I'm here today, and just for information, here to stay. Every head must bow and every tongue must confess. And at the moment, my team looks a complete mess. But all is not lost, and we go again, even though there may be more pain. But that's the life of a football fan. And it's my turn to accept it, man, just like a man. Look, last night I was emotional and I had a bit of a moan, but my club's mantra is you'll never walk alone. And that's why I've been summoned today. So all of you hyenas can have your say. I will speak, no doubt, when I'm spoken to, but don't say things you may later rue. Anyway, it's getting quite late and the show must start. Walk on. Walk on. With a hope in your heart. Walk on, walk on, with a hope in your heart. You may follow our Lord. Our Lord.
I just found the soundboard. I didn't even know we had one.
He's finished now.
What did he even say? Because I swear to God, I went to go and get a drink.
It sounded like an old man rambling. Like, I think you need to go to the doctor.
That might be one of the best moments in Big Six history. Everybody just fucked off. Turkish went to go check on his son. I went to go get an actual beverage. Steve was shining his trophy.
I was just checking if Arsenal's on the Champions League. It's not there.
Don't start that, Grizz.
You know what? The poem gimmick is, you know, when they say leave it in 2025, you gotta leave that in 2025, brother. The poems got something new. New ways and new things, yeah? That's all I'm gonna say. No more poems, man. It's the first time it was good, but yeah.
I thought it was quite nice, sweet. I thought it summed it up very nicely.
So what's going on? Have you given up? I still want an answer to that question.
Giving up on what?
The title.
Title.
Yeah, I don't see us winning the title. I don't see us winning the title.
Bomber.
Hey, Steve, do you remember that Believe speech you said to me roughly? Game week 12, it might have been last year. Do you remember it word for word? Because we could do with it now.
I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I mean, I was telling you to believe because you
know what it is, Steve. I tell you, let's have a chat. Look, obviously the show is going to come out afterwards. Yesterday, what we done afterwards. But yeah, the way we're playing, the way what I saw yesterday, because remember I said no more excuses after international break. So I can't sit here and make excuses. You don't want me to make excuses and say, yeah, no, we're still in it. We still got a chance. I know my team. You know, Stephen, like you say, you know your team. You know where you are. Of course, I'm going to support, and I'm going to hope that we can come back and overturn Arsenal. I still think Arsenal are clear favourites. If Arsenal don't win it this year, they'll never win it. I don't see Liverpool Football Club being in a position to mount a serious title charge the way we play in the last month or so. Is bad. It's disorientated. It's scrambled. It's going to take at least a few weeks to get going, and by then it's going to be too late. Of course, we're going to be there or thereabouts. I'm not suddenly saying we're like, you know what I mean? Dare I say other teams? But the title, we know it's small margins. We know it's fine margins, and I don't see it happening right now, man. We know football opinions change. That's all of us. We know this. Evidence is there. When you presented more evidence, facts, opinions can change. But right now, from what I've seen, a lot of those players, and you're going to ask me what's the main problem. Slot needs to change and adapt to quite a few things. I genuinely don't see it, guys, and that's not me playing it down or all this under what's it called, the underdog gimmick.
Underplay it.
Yeah, underplaying. Yeah, I'm just being honest, and I think most of you agree. In
No,
some,
I don't. No,
you
no,
guys,
I don't agree. No.
You guys think that Liverpool are going to win the league?
Well, you're not favourites now, but
then that's what I'm saying, innit? I don't think the question was, do you think I'm going to win the league? I said no.
The title race is not over.
Title race ain't over mathematically. No,
you should. Yeah, but you're waving the flag. You're waving.
But you give it up. You give it up.
Mathematically it ain't over. But do you?
No, it's not even. You shouldn't even be saying mathematically, bro. It's not. It's October.
Mathematically course,
yeah,
man.
I know, but look, bro.
Do you see?
You guys can't just believe when you're favourites. When you're clear off down the road, like in COVID, you're clear off down the road with Salah, Mane, Firmino. No one's catching you. No one's stopping you. You won it by February. Last season, clear off down the road. No one's catching you. No one's stopping you. Arsenal injuries, City transition, whatever it is, you're gone. And then as soon as now, okay, you're not favourites anymore. I can accept that. I can understand if you said that. But for you to just throw in the towel because you're not clicking when you can find a way to just grind out some results, which is what top teams should do. No, but bro, grind out some results until Christmas.
Towel got any relevance to the game and the team, the way team's playing? That's just my thoughts, my opinions on how my club is performing right now, and it's shambolic.
So can you guys only win if you're just at your very best? Like you can't.
Of course, we've proven that we can win when we're not our best. But that was the first 5-6 games where we all agreed Liverpool are not playing well, but they're grinding out results. Now, the funny thing is, right, I've watched the game back without you, man, because we know there's a different pressure when we watch it together. I've actually watched the game back. And the stats and facts suggest that we should have got something. We hit the post 3 times. We missed 2 open goals. We should have got something out of the game. But the eyes don't lie. And we saw the game. We looked disheveled. You know, when we saw the performance wasn't good at all. But yet we still should have got something out of the game. So, look, I understand some Liverpool fans may be having positive outlook and everything. And I'm positive about the future. I know we bought these players for the next 5 seasons. This season right now, in terms of the league title, it's looking very, very difficult for us to win it, man. It needs a huge downturn in Arsenal's misfortunes and Man City to be inconsistent.
4 points
for us to mount a title charge. Now we're there. Of course we're there. Mathematically, mentally, physically, we can turn this around. Of course we can turn this around. But right now, you ask me a question, you want my honest answer and no GRIZZ lighting? No, I don't see us as winning the title. I genuinely mean that. Doesn't mean I'm giving up. Like when Turkish asked me, am I giving up? What difference will it make if I give up or not give up? Like Turkish's answer to Steve last year. What difference will it make? Right now, I don't see us winning the title. And I've said it openly. I genuinely think it's Arsenal's to lose. And I think that's very, very fair, man. Come on, guys. You know it's Arsenal's to lose right now.
I think you're right.
Brother, you're the defending. Hold on, you're the defending champions after a 38-game season.
And it's been a shambolic.
And 8 games into the next season, you're saying it's Arsenal's to lose, brother. You got that trophy at Anfield. Are you going to protect it or not, bro? This is the question. It's
the players better. The players better. GRIZZ ain't got a replica even like Steve, so I can't even touch my replica and say, yeah, I'm going to defend this with my life.
I gave you one. I gave you a replica.
Yeah, I was going to say the little one.
He walks around with that, Steve.
But Steve, that's as small as our chances right now, brother.
Listen, I think it's mad because it's
not mad, Steve.
Hold on a minute.
It's mad.
You're going up against
mad, guys. Be real.
You're going up against City.
Bro,
if you're going up against City, right, and you knew that, you know how City have behaved in the past, I get where you might say it's over. But you're going up against Arsenal, who for the last 3 years have finished second, even when they should have won it. So you know that there's a possibility that Arsenal could have a bit of a wobble. So you should be on them like fucking say, yeah, this is our wobble. We've got to bounce back, but we're coming for it.
That's the point. That's the only point that I'm fighting myself with. You're right. But the improvements that Arsenal have made and the reinforcements they've got now, because yes, if Rice was out last season or Saliba was out last season, we knew Arsenal were in for a wobble. I don't know some of the stats about not winning a game without Saliba or something last season. I don't know. Turkish might know. Arsenal fans might know. Now that's not the case, guys. They've reinforced by 200-300 million in crucial areas, and that's why it's disheartening that we've dipped now, because we started off great. That's just my opinion. You guys can have your opinion.
Squad though that you've got as well. Your squad is unbelievable. You've added that so many great players.
It's
They're not
unbalanced,
performing.
Steve. It's unbalanced, Steve.
Right?
It's unbalanced.
But you look at City. People are waxing on about City. If Erling Haaland gets injured for Manchester City, it's game over.
Agreed.
If you get Ekitike injured, you got Isak. You know what I mean? Vice versa. You've got players. We got no one else can put the ball in the net. One big Viking that's keeping us going. So at the end of the day, Man City wise,
that's why I'm not making you a favourite.
Like we can keep everyone fit. We can we could go for it. I think we're gonna go for it.
But that's why I'm not making you look favourites, or I'm saying it's yours or you're, you know what I mean, you're the second favourites. I still think we're second favourites. I'm just giving my opinion on Liverpool right now. And Liverpool, I don't think are playing anything like Premier League champions. That's my point, guys. That's what I'm saying. We've had our fun, we've had our joke, we've had our trolling, but I'm being serious now. And you guys, I think, agree inside, but if you just want to do it for the sake of just...
No, we're not. We're genuinely not. We're genuinely not.
So you genuinely think Liverpool... What? Tell me your thoughts now about Liverpool.
I'm saying, like, you know,
Hold on. You guys know about my thoughts. It is about your thoughts because I've given my thoughts and you've laughed and giggled.
Why I want to say it? It's too early. It's too early to be thinking like this. That's what we're saying. My thing is, what you're saying is too premature, bro. You're literally what? We've not even gone to November international break, and your energy is almost like.
I'm asking your opinion on the title race.
Well, I've said it already. I said Arsenal are going to win it. I've changed my opinion. No, but obviously, the thing is, we're talking about Liverpool right now.
You can't rule Liverpool out. You can't rule Liverpool out.
No one's ruling Liverpool out. Nobody's just said it here. No, hold on a minute. We have not ruled Liverpool out. You have ruled Liverpool out. So you look for hopium. You are what you're doing now. You're looking for hopium from others. That's what you're doing right now.
No, I don't give a shit.
You are. You're basically looking for a bit of hopium. Oh, okay,
what, so I'm gonna start believing because you lot start believing.
No. You don't need to do that.
Exactly. So what am I looking for?
You're not finding the positives right now in your own situation.
I'm giving you my opinion on my team that I watch every single minute. You lot can give your opinion and say, no, you know what, it's not over. I said it last season as well. When Turkish said, no, it's over. I said, no, it's not over. But inside, I knew it's going to be Man City. Right now, inside, I know it's going to be Arsenal.
There's a difference though, because trust me,
and
no one's seen this version of me because we haven't done it yet. But if we were defending champions, I ain't giving up in 8, 10, 15 or 20 games. Do you get what I'm saying? And you lot are not just defending champions. Part of your squad has won the biggest of honors in Europe too. Multiple domestic.
Man, no problem, man. If you feel that way about whatever the situation, that's fine, man. But you can't tell me how I...
no, but it just seems a bit mad. We
have to disagree.
You've seen City win the league from 6 points behind with 8 games to go.
Steve,
and win the
City,
league.
I told you in it, that era won't happen again. If Arsenal go on to win the title, like in those, like for example, what did we say last couple of weeks back? How many points is going to take the title? We were hitting 96, 97, 98 points. I think it's going to be
everyone's beating everyone in this Premier League at the minute. Everyone's beating everyone. Just how can Man City lose how can lose 2 out of the first 3 games and now be second? And then everyone was saying our defense was dead and everything. All of a sudden, teams are just putting runs together. Man United are what, 2 off Liverpool now, something like that. It's crazy. So I feel like
Man United are 2 of us. Are you in the title race?
So it's like you've got. I always say 10 games where you sort of see where
are you in the title race. Are you in the title race, bro?
Bro, relax. Relax yourself.
You're 2 points off.
Brother, there was no expectation. There was no title race. So why would we even talk about that?
Let's not be silly here.
Come on, man. Come on, Grizz. They're drawing me out at desperation.
I'm just asking you a
let me just
question.
put this out there to the world. Anyone that thinks that this Liverpool team ain't gonna click at some point and start putting a run together is pretty mad, because we all know the problem. Slot's the problem at the minute because he's trying to fit square pegs into round holes and get everyone in this team, and it doesn't work. So if he needs to go back to basics, I'm sorry, the left back, Kirkes, for me, he's not it, right? The right back, Frimpong, as well, is not it. I don't think that's it. You've gone from Trent and Robertson to Frimpong and Kirkes is a downgrade for me on both sides.
Massively.
And then, then you look at the strike force, which I didn't think was in need of the 2. I think the 1 could have done it. But the midfield situation, Wirtz, he don't fancy him for 130 million. coming off the bench. He don't need to be on the bench. He needs to be getting game time. They need to be building that team around him, complementing players to play with Wirtz. And the goalkeeper situation, I don't know. Alisson, yeah, he's the main guy, but the other guy, I don't think he's fucking up to it, man.
I tell you straight, we said it again. Like we talked about it 3 weeks ago when I said I genuinely don't think he knows his strongest team, and that's massive, man, guys. If your manager, if your coach in game week, wherever, with all these incomings, we did need change. Some were enforced, and obviously one for the tragedy. So, but we're unbalanced, and you lot thought, oh, here we go with this agenda about McAllister. Remember, I had a McAllister chat about 4 or 5 weeks ago. It's got worse. It's got worse. There's a big problem he has to solve with McAllister and Wirtz in the same team. And I don't know the solution because I'm not a manager and coach and a high-level tactico. Twitter's full of them right now, giving essays. There is essays and monologues and modules being written about what Liverpool need to do and how they're going to fix it. I don't know, but he needs to fix it fast. And if you lot think that, this title race ain't over, then we got to start winning from tomorrow or Wednesday or Tuesday, whenever we play next. We got to start winning and we got to start gaining momentum. I can't see it myself, but if that's the case, then hey, I'm here to be shot again, man. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. But he's got problems and he's got to solve it ASAP, quick.
If you guys were 10 points off, I'd hear what you're saying, right? But at the end of the day, you still have Van Dijk, you still have Salah, you still have players that have been there and done it, and those players at some point have got to step up. They have to. They're on big money now.
They're not, Matisse.
But they're not at the moment. But football, we know. What did you say? Wild West. Football can change very fast. It's been a couple of weeks since we were talking about you guys winning 100% record, and it hasn't even clicked yet. Yeah, you had 100% record, and it hadn't even clicked yet. All it takes is Arsenal to drop points once in a game week swing. You win, fortuitously or not, and you're 1 point behind them. So I don't really. Look, you can give up if you wish. It's your prerogative. But for me, with what you have, I wouldn't be giving up because you just got too many options and too many players that have to at some point do something. If they don't, that is very scary. That's very dark for the footballing world because there's no guarantees in this life if you can spend that kind of money on what you spent it on. I know the Liverpool fans are going to tell me, "Oh, you spent the money too." Yeah, we did, but we didn't spend it on Isak. Because if we did, I wouldn't be complaining. We didn't spend it on top. You know, a lot of these guys.
The thing is, the money spent is a foolish argument because everyone spent money much more than us. Just because we spend it in one window doesn't suddenly. And I said it. I don't give a shit about winning a transfer window. I said if it doesn't bring me success trophies, I don't give a shit about transfer window winning. And I said that in the very first show. So yeah, we did bring in players. Blah 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 blah. That doesn't entitle us to walking the title. Oh, the title is yours. I didn't believe it then. I don't believe it now. But now, my honest opinion in game week 8, wherever now, is I don't think we've got the capability and be up to speed. I think the title race will be over by then. I think Arsenal will have I genuinely think Arsenal will have an 8-9 point lead after about 5 more weeks, 4 or 5 more weeks. 8-9 point lead. Check
so
the
top
date.
4 race then, yeah. Top 4 race.
I wouldn't say top 4 race. I think we're still going to finish second.
I don't think you understand the word will come to me. Maybe the chat would help. But the window you just had
magnitude,
scale, yeah, the magnitude, yeah.
The scale
you lot had a window where
unprecedented.
We compared it to the Roman Abramovich Chelsea window where they went on to lift back-to-back titles and so on. We compared it to Galacticos. You know, we've seen that it's the most spent in one window. Okay, inflation is part of that, but 2 record transfer fees. The only other time we saw that or similar to that is Kaká and Cristiano at Real Madrid. You know, what you lot done in the summer, you can't just fob it off and say it's not about money spent because you done that on top of the title winning team you had. And you said in the watch along, or it might be the video coming out tomorrow, that you haven't got a title winning squad, but you do. 18 of those players are still there from last season. They are literally a title winning squad with 2 world record transfers that have come in and 2 fullbacks that one was in team of the season in this league and one has built a name for himself in a different fashion to what you had with Trent. You can't just fob it off and say that is a mad window, Grizz.
Frimpong's a title winner, you know.
Let me just finish off my part. guys, I'm going to say this very finally and clearly. I can't fob off that window long term. I'm not saying we are not capable of winning the league. I genuinely believe these players that we bought, this squad we built, is for a post-Salah team and formation, and he's struggling to fit them in right now because Salah looks completely lost. He's built this new attack all around Wirtz, Ekitike, and Isak. And that's why I think, and I genuinely believe, I would have new energy by next year. All I'm saying is, by now, the way Arsenal are playing and the way that Arsenal, you formed your squad over the last 5-6 years, not just one window, Turkish, over the last 5-6 years, what you formulated, I think is too good for Liverpool, this version of Liverpool right now. Our squad is built for the next 5-6 years. And
so this transition season.
100%. People can banter or joke about that word.
Oh, yeah. 500 million transition season.
That's exactly what, see, the definition of transition is what it means, school teacher. That's exactly what it means. Yeah.
500 million.
When you have 7-8 players out.
To have a season off.
No. When you have 7-8 players out and 7-8
allow
players
the season off after winning 4 in a row, apparently.
That's what transition means. But you are going through a transition period. We've discussed this before, Steve. Man City are going through a transition period. So are Liverpool. We've discussed this to death. If you just want to suddenly change the narrative now,
I don't know if
Matisse,
would you allow that, Matisse?
Listen,
we allow that?
We all know.
They're still in transition.
We all know, we all know.
Chelsea, you're still in transition though.
Brother,
I'm going to be in transition.
Brother,
I'm
very critical.
Everyone.
I think the one thing, I'm very critical of my directors and the windows and the money. So
and rightly so though. But rightly so though.
But let me just bring some tactico to the table. Is this team that you're building? Is it, if you had signed GRIZZ, is this a 3 at the back type team? Because I'm looking at your fullbacks and I'm thinking they're wing backs, especially Frimpong. We know he's a wing back. I'm looking at Ekitike, Isak, and Wirtz, and where Wirtz was playing for Bayer Leverkusen last season, and with Xabi Alonso. And I'm thinking, okay, maybe that's a front three, but they're narrow because we know that there's no out-and-out wingers there. Is there a formation switch that Slot can do to try? And I know that you said, on a little bit of spoiler, but Salah's position shouldn't be nailed on right now, right? So you're trying to find solutions. It feels, and Frimpong comes on and he literally creates 2 chances off that wing position. Kirkes is really good going forward. He's got pace. He can cross. He's got athleticism. So you don't have enough centre backs to play this because you didn't get GRIZZ, you didn't prioritize. But it feels very much like a 3-4-3 that you're lining up here. That's just what I'm gathering from what all the weaknesses that you're kind of displaying. But I don't know.
I agree that could be looked at if we had enough centre backs. We haven't. So and he's never played that formation. I agree with you. But I'm gonna be intrigued to see what he does when AFCON, because Mohamed Salah is not going to be here, and I think that's going to give us a little indication of how the future lies with Liverpool's attack and how he's looking to set up. Because I agree with you right now, all of those weaknesses and that you said and out of formation players, it's not happening and it's not working. We saw yesterday we ended the game with Curtis Jones and Wirtz in a double pivot. We saw Frimpong on the right. We saw Szoboszlai in the right back. It was all over the gaff. The last 20 minutes was shambolic from a tactical point of view. He lost his nerve, he lost his ball, and he lost his composure. But it can happen in the pace and hectic of a game. Man United, and you're not playing well. He just threw caution to the wind. But that's what I mean. That's not a league-winning, title, calm, collected team and formation. Moving forward, he has to play Isak, Ekitike, and Wirtz in the same team. How he does that, change the formation, I'm intrigued as much as you lot are questioning. I don't see it. I don't see the 3 at the back. I think the future lies with wing backs that go wide, like Frimpong and Kirkes. At the moment he's asking him to invert, which is a load of bollocks. Right? There should be attacking wing back, overlapping wing backs, and there should be a double pivot. The double pivot must not consist of McAllister, because McAllister is the weakest link right now. People can have their own opinions on who the weakest link is, but I've made it very clear. And then Wirtz should be the 10 behind the 2, which means no Mohamed Salah. And that's where the future lies. Mohamed Salah is top 2 Liverpool players of all time. Top 2, possibly even 1. The greatest Liverpool player ever, right? He's in that conversation. That doesn't mean there can't be a fall off. And you don't know my thoughts, but we'll hold that thought until content comes out, and that's it. The future, the future is bright. The future is bright. The present is a little bit gloomy. That's
bro,
what I'm saying.
even as a patch-up job, yeah, surely Robertson can go into that back three. Just sit in that. No, I'm sure he's done it. Has he not done it with Scotland, or was it with Kieran Tierney that done it?
His legs have gone.
I'll go to a back five.
His legs.
That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. Because I'm just trying to get extra cover for Van Dijk.
They're simple, man. Curtis Jones or Szoboszlai, Gravenberch or Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai must be in that too. You don't saw his performance again yesterday. It was just literally him. Literally him. And again, Gakpo could have walked away with 4 goals there. I know, Gackers and all that, blah, 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 blah. He could have walked away with 4 goals.
Sounds like they want the...
And he normally scores those two. The way he hit those posts, normally he puts those 2 away. How crap we played, how crap we looked. We could have walked away. He could have walked away with 3-4 goals just himself. So, as I said, the future is most definitely bright. People need to understand what I'm saying. The future is definitely bright. The present right now, it's looking a bit dark and gloomy.
Well, that's the opposite for me. You know what I mean? We spent 55 or 56 on Liverpool, but I can't lie. I have to give full credit to Amran. He set up well against Liverpool. Yes, you lot had the chances, but you know what I mean? Beforehand, when I looked at the starting lineup, I was a little bit worried, but Maguire, fair play, solid. Luke Shaw, solid. Dillit, I've been talking about him all season. I think he's been one of our best players this season. Solid at the back. I thought Cunha was my man of the match. You know what I mean? When you look at transition, when you look at ball carrying, he's one of the best in the league, for me anyway. And he was excellent. And Bumo's goal was brilliant. I thought Ahmad played excellent as well. Defensively, we were solid, man. You know what I mean? Yes, they had little chances, hit the post here and there, but apart from the Gakpo one, there wasn't 1v1 where I was like, wow. Or maybe Salah's one I would look at. But you know what, man? Perfect game plan. And what better way to win back-to-back? I know it sounds mad. It's crazy that we're talking about that under Ruben Amorim, but you know what I mean? This should be, hopefully, the kickstart he needs to go on a run now. So for me, I can't lie. I can't fault the players' effort, the endeavor. The substitutions worked out as well. And big win, man. Big win. Because I felt like for me, 1-1 was a robbery. I can't lie to you, man. I was like, yo, I'm not having this. You know what I mean? They like GRIZZ says there, they didn't play well. The eye test don't lie, bro. Yeah, the stats will tell you they had more XG or Gakpo had more XG than the whole United. But come on, bro, man. Our shape, our discipline, everything was correct. We deserved to win in the end, and redemption to Maguire because he missed the sitter last year. So,
who's United's next game, SAEED?
It's a bogey team. It's Brighton at home. You know what I mean? But that will tell us more. That will tell us more. I said it in the mob. That will tell me more than the game here, which sounds crazy, I know, because it's Liverpool. First win in 9 years. It's a big ground that we've never won well. We're not like Chelsea where they haven't won at Old Trafford. We've done our bit now, and we've won it. But now this next game is the one where we're really looking to take it. Because I've said it before, like, we don't have rubbish players. We look at it. You look at the squad. There's talented players there, bro. But obviously, the manager has to get it together. He's talking about our slot getting it together. The manager needs to build momentum because I feel like there's good players there that you can build off. So, yeah, man, I'm super happy. I'm back. SAEED TV is back. No more Jamal. Don't refer to me in Jamal in the comments. Yeah, please respect me. I'm back after what?
Speak about the goalkeeper because
oh man, Le Mans.
He looks like he's brought a little bit more stability to the back line.
Bro,
and I can testify with Donnarumma that our back line was looking dead and scary. And then one man came in and it just calmed it. And I thought that keeper, he calmed it. He calmed it a bit. Fair play to
Le Mans. Hey, listen, man. Like I said to you, I'm not gonna go and wax lyrical and say I've watched him. But I was like, yo, if we bought a new goalkeeper, and I'm sorry, Onana and Bayande have not been good enough. Surely this guy can't be any worse. He's coming, and yes, people say we're gassing it, but collecting the ball when you need to collect it, calming everyone down, being more assured. You see what I mean? The double save that he made when Isak or whoever was offside, like, bro, like, these little small things add to the confidence within the team. backline feel more secure. They can push out a little bit. They can feel like, yo, the guy there isn't gonna get the lose the ball and it's gonna bobble in the net. You know what I mean? But there's certain things that mentally, bro, have changed a lot. So I feel like it is still early, but so far, bro, positive sign. So I even had Turkish clapping at one point. So, you know what I mean? Maybe we got a little bit of seal approval there, but I think for me, I can't lie. Le Mans, so far, top.
What did you just say about clapping?
Sorry?
What did you say about clapping?
No. You know what I mean? You're giving a seal of approval there, like, you know what I'm saying?
I know, but the wording might have been, I can't exactly remember. Maybe don't even say it again. It's okay.
No, no. Hold on. That is not a pause. Turkish clapping.
No, but I think you said.
I even had Turkish clapping.
Yeah, I had Turkish clapping. Like, it's crazy.
Mad. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right, cool. Yeah. You know what? That's a bit, man. Yeah. We, yeah. Nah, you know what? Yeah.
I heard it. And the whole.
Yeah. I get it now. Yeah. My bad.
I said I get it.
All
right. People, 68 super chats to be read. Well, I mean, you know, some are going to be on other topics and other clubs and, you know, other issues, other problems, other opinions. But I'm going to try getting as many as I can do over the show because we've already passed an hour in. And obviously, we usually run till about 2 hours. It's a late show, later than usual. You know, we'll still deliver what we need to deliver. But before we do, make sure you show some love to the sponsor, Huel. £10 off using that QR code. You have to spend 60 to get the £10 off. And here's some more from Matisse.
Big shout out to today's sponsor, Huel. Huel's Black Edition is a full healthy meal in a bottle. It's got all of the nutrients you need in the exact right amounts for a balanced diet. Proteins, essential fats, carbohydrates, fibers, vitamins and minerals. It's got you covered. I've been drinking Huel when I'm out and about running from shoot to shoot, and it's a case of an unhealthy meal deal or bust. It's one of the easiest ways to get a full healthy meal in and keep the energy levels ticking over throughout the day. Before Huel, I was smashing out the £5 meal deals and the junk food. It was wrecking my system and my immune system. It was looking like Ange Postecoglou's defense, non-existent. Their powder is as easy as shake and go, and you know you're getting all your nutrition in. They've got a variety of flavors that are all tasty and smooth. My personal favorite, the chocolate. The Black Edition powder is an online exclusive from $1.79 per mil and 17 mils per bag. It's a staple for me every month, and we're hooking you up with our code BIG10 to get 10% off. Happy days. Honestly, give it a try and you'll see what I mean. It's an ideal chance to make a healthy switch from meal deals and junk food on your lunch break. And trust me, you'll feel better for it. So shout out to Huel once again for sponsoring the Big Six. Help support the channel and kick off that healthy habit by scanning the QR code, people.
There you go. If you want to embark on a healthier journey, if you're just someone that likes the extra protein in the day, like Tobs, then, you know, use that QR code, people. You have to spend £60 to get £10 off. It's their big up. Huel, they're sponsoring the show tonight, so show them some love. But we will keep it moving into the super chats. And there is a lot of super chats. I'm going to scroll right to the top and start from there. Jeremy said, and this was like 5 hours before the show even started, despite Cody Gakpo's best efforts, Sir Slabhead of Anfield saved the day. Thanks. Keep your chin up, Gary. Hashtag come on, you Gunners. Hold that, Gary Khan. Big up, Daniel. My guy SAEED TV has returned. Got my dinner ready for this. Let's eat. Absolutely deserved the win. You're welcome, Turkish. Come on. Matisse didn't say you're welcome. That was shit. But you know what? Let's not look back. We'll move forward. Nitesh, question for Gary. Should Liverpool have stuck to their ways of buying hidden gems cheaper than splashing the cash? You know what they say, quote, know your role. In fact,
time will tell.
That is probably a question that is kind of answered in tomorrow's drop. Obviously, we have the mob debates coming out week in, week out, and there'll be another one tomorrow. And I think maybe a question might be answered in that one. If it's not, then we'll touch on it again, I'm sure. Big up Brandon said, can't have both, consistently late and the big five is not the name of the show. I know. Tobes late pull out.
What's the poll saying? Is a poll polling?
Yeah,
it's 81%, bro. 81%.
Yeah, man. Sorry, Tobes, man. Sorry,
he's gonna kick off and start shouting and sending in voice notes into the group chat and all that kind of stuff. And I don't even want to be abused personally, so I'm already speaking to HR in advance.
Lock your doors, man. Lock your doors.
Big up Jay. He said Liverpool have Lord Farquaad and Kai Cenat as fullbacks. That defense is sad. Slot looking like Ten Hag. Shahid says since some teams can't get a W, can we take points off tap out Tobs and give them to Liverpool? Ain't easy. Big up Ant79. I need to see Gary Khan ASAP. RIP Jamal. Welcome back, Saeed. Football is a humbler. Come on, United. Much love, gents. Big up. Come on, Ant79. Always. Another Gary, defeated Gary. Big up the DP. Says Gary going to be living under a rock like SpongeBob if they bottle the league. Give it 6 months and he's making Eka TikToks of the Kabaddi League. come on, you gunners. Mubsy TV says, glad my bro Saeed is back. Seeing Jamal in the car park ain't the same. Glad we got a win at Anfield. Van Disney in the mud. Hold that, Grizz. Couldn't beat a team that lost to Grimsby. Respect to the panel. Come on.
Yeah, big up Mubsy.
Gary, another Gary says the mob shows are insane. You all need to do a watch along together. Uncle's finished. Hope you guys stay together for a long time, inshallah. I'm sure we did one together last season, and the plan is to obviously do some all together. The set is quite tight at the moment. It struggles to hold 5, let alone 6. But we always link up for the other debates we bring out. You know, like the recent draw. Well, actually, the streets won't forget. Top 6s we did. If you haven't seen that, make sure you go see that. If you haven't seen Back Your Chat, make sure you go see that too.
People don't know how stressful it is to. We all know because we all represented our teams. To watch it with all of us together, it's a different level. Man.
It's going to happen again, people. But part of the charm here is that our Man United and our Man City reps are from Manchester. You know, they're season ticket holders. You know, that's part of the charm of the. Well, maybe not the charm, but part of the
game.
It's special. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you take that away, it's a bit different. Like, there's, you know, so you know, we have to juggle people. You know, continue showing love. We're still building. Love for the love. Zoeb says, Gary, you love to analyze Arteta's comments after matches. So can we discuss Slot complaining about set pieces, low blocks, and Sesko not starting?
Yeah, watch the whole interview, man. He congratulated him. He said it's not an excuse. But that was just obviously people take out something. But yeah, I will say he talks too much now. Relax. Because Dutch people are very outspoken. You have to remember that. Love explaining. And he's too, like, he needs to know press conferences. This media will kill him the more he talks because they will pick out bits.
We spoke about it on the last show, though. I don't understand why he thought Sesko would start. Me and Say was talking about, you know, just not playing Sesko, playing Mount.
That's a flop then on his case to think that. That's a flop.
Weird.
Major.
That's a flop on his part.
Strange.
Jordan says Liverpool ain't serious despite spending 400 M's and breaking the transfer record twice. This one from Robertinho. Big up, my guy. Hope you're well. Always debate without trophies on the table. Big club, though. I guess you're talking about Back Here. Chat up the Blue Cartel. Chat out Steve. Saeed. So happy you, man, are keeping Ruben Ten Hag. Oh, so back to back right now is not the time to talk about him in his position.
Yeah. But nice try, though. Nice try, Roberto.
Nasco says, big up, guys. Missed the last few shows, but I couldn't miss this one. Dutch Big Steve is my favorite new name for Slot. New apartment for me and win against Liverpool. Legendary week. Stay blessed, everyone. Congratulations, Nasco, man.
Yeah,
big up, man. Come on.
Big up.
Enjoy. Stay safe. And love for the love, my bro. Super chats, views, all of that. Sakin says, Gary, if the game must be stopped for all apparent head injuries, what's stopping players intentionally hitting their teammate in the head anywhere on the pitch as a tactic to force the game to stop? Good question.
I didn't say it must be stopped. I said it's usually stopped. That's what I was saying.
Because if your defender hit him, that's why.
No, that doesn't mean that a head injury, the referee sees a head injury, he doesn't stop the game. It doesn't matter. Head injury is still threatening to people's healths. So that's why the protocol was made, to stop all head injuries, not who hits them. Oh, you hit him, no, fuck it. You're brain dead for 2 years. Because
it was okay in the end, didn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it was okay in the end. And if he wasn't, what would you have said? Exactly. Move on.
Buzz Lightyear, hold that.
HW.
You crack jokes about brain injuries, do you know what I mean?
Who tweeted this? I remember someone on the set said, "Have you seen this tweet about Isak joining SDS?"
I saw yeah. We don't know. Like, it wasn't a big account. It was just someone that just had a madness on their hands.
It just went off on Twitter.
Yeah.
Big up. Toby says, lads, genuine question. Would you rather have Kirkes, Van Dijk, Konate, Frimpong, or Lewis Skelly, Hincapié, Mosquera, and Ben White? I know what I'm taking.
No. Oi, yo.
Oh, so they're putting up the backup centre backs now.
You know what it is?
Nasty work.
It's all about context, isn't it? Like
That's
what
foul.
we're seeing right now.
That's foul.
But it's crazy.
I mean,
man.
the fullbacks is no contest. It's the centre backs of Liverpool that you'd say.
Yeah.
You know? But even this season, it's been messy, and we haven't seen Hincapié yet. So,
The fact that we're having this conversation, though, it just tells you everything.
We're not having that conversation. It's just a super chat.
But I'm saying the fact that it's super chat. No, say what I'm saying. The fact that super chat was there.
Yeah,
It shows you, man. Finished.
Elton says, GRIZZ, what you think was the one big bro that caused your loss yesterday, and is it time to put Salah on the bench? Matisse, can we go to war or hold post?
It was the selection from Slot.
Okay.
Team selection.
Aslan says, this was our new recruitment setup of Wilcox and Vivel's first summer, and Cunha, Mbomo, and Lemons were our best players at Anfield. Encouraging.
Yep.
And when City lost 4 in a row for like the first time in a decade last year, everyone said we were out of the title picture. Just saying.
But this is all comps, so technically it's 3 in a row in the Prem. Got 1 more left.
And I think because City's was linked to the Rodri injury as well, it just felt like without him, they're not going to be able to bounce back. Whereas with Liverpool's, it's like, surely then he needs to find a way.
When was it though? When were these losses, Steve?
Like
exactly the same. Have you seen the record? It was exactly the same this time last year as City and Liverpool's record is more or less identical. What happened?
And you didn't. This is my point, Steve. You didn't recover to win the league. And you did come on a charge at the end. Remember, you did. You went on a match charge at the end.
Squad last year, when we talked about transition before, Man City after 4 in a row and a treble, we knew they was in transition. The players were older. We had a Kovacic, Gundogan midfield. We just didn't look set up right. With you guys, you've just won the league at a canter, then added £500 million players like Isak, Wirtz. No one's gonna say that's a transition. That's literally. We're Liverpool flexing our bollocks. We're going to smash you all over the park. It's just because it hasn't gone well. Apparently, it's now a transition. And that's on the manager. Because with them players added that if Arsenal went out and signed Isak, Wirtz, Frimpong and all that, and then had lost 4 in a row, and Turkish came on here and said, well, we're going in a transition, he'd be murdered alive after winning the league. So Liverpool, it's not a transition. It's not. It was Liverpool. We're going to murder you now. We've got our title. We're going to murder you. And it hasn't gone that way. So it can't be classed as a transition. It's a fuck up. So that's what it is. It's a fuck up.
That's facts. That's facts.
Both can be true, guys. The definition of transition is literally change. And that's what it's been. It's a summer of change. And of course, he hasn't gone smoothly.
Every summer teams change.
Guys, look. When there's been a turnover of 13, 14 players in and out, that's a transition. You can say it's been a fuck up.
Which 13, 14?
In and out, as in 7 out, 7 in, 6 out. You know what I mean? Like a turnover of 13 players in and out. That is a change. But you won the league.
Grizz, you didn't make. This is why I'm not having this, right? You didn't make those signings. But this is the thing you're not getting. You didn't make those signings. No, because the narrative has very quickly been spun. You guys did not sign those caliber of players to finish second. You didn't.
Okay, the narrative says.
You didn't renew Salah and Van Dijk to finish second.
Matisse, I said at the start, I will be very disappointed if we don't win the season. So the narrative hasn't changed. I'm going to be gutted if we don't win the title this season. But that's just the way it is. I'm going to be gutted. I agree. After spending that kind of money, I'm going to be gutted if we don't win the league. But we're not playing good right now. We don't look like league challengers right now. So it's a fuck up.
Same midfield for everybody else. Arsenal won't get away with that window. Chelsea won't get away with that window. City's definitely not getting away with that window. United's a different kettle of fish because they've been shit for years. And Liverpool, after winning that league, signing that quality of players, because it's not gone well. 4 games ago, it wasn't a transition. It was Liverpool taking the piss. Isak's killing it. We're killing it. Now it's like, oh well, it's not going well, so it's a bit of a transition. It's not though. It's not. It's a fuck up, and it's
just one man's opinion, man. It's just my opinion. Most.
I'm just saying the general consensus though of everyone. Nobody would get away with that on here saying that after that window.
But who else has done the same and gone on to win the league?
Man City changed 10 players and got 100 points.
That's what. Listen, but that's what I'm saying. Who else has done it apart from you? Who's won the league?
Chelsea.
Roman,
Chelsea,
first window, that's a comparison.
Chelsea done it over a decade ago, man. It's like now, like they've been spending money every summer. Does it mean they have a right to win the title?
No, because we signed Garnacho.
No, but I mean, that's where your window cannot be compared to any of Chelsea's last four, regardless of how much they spent. Your window is compared to Chelsea 05, 04, Real Madrid 08, 09, whatever that was. That's your window. It's not just money spent. It's the level of player you're bringing in. Everyone's ready-made. Isak's ready-made striker. Wirtz is a ready-made attacking midfielder. Perkins and Frimpong are ready-made fullbacks.
They're not, man.
Isak last year was taught to us about the best striker in the Premier League.
Isak was 100%.
Right, they signed him. Florian Wirtz in the summer, everybody wanted him. City wanted him. 130 million. So this is not a player this is not like a fucking Manuel Akanji 14 million defender coming in. This is big boy players coming in on top of a title winning season. That's not transition. That is dominance. This is like, we've won the league. We are now going to go and win the lot. We're going to go back to back. We're going to go for the treble. We're going to go for the Champions League. And it's not worked. It's not worked. Yeah, but it's not worked for anyone else.
I agree, it's not worked. I'm agreeing with you lot. It's not worked.
Arsenal win the league this season, right? Say Arsenal win the league this season, and then next summer they go out and they get Rodrigo and they get somebody else for 100 million. Then they start the season. They're starting that season to batter everyone. The champions again. The buzz around the club. They're going for the champions. They're going for it. And then they lose 4 games. And then Turkish comes in here and says, well, it's a transition period. No way. He's not getting out of this alive. He's not getting out of it alive.
No,
and that's the difference, man.
Of course not. But if they let go of or sold or have tragic death of one of the 6-7 players that they let go, then there'll be a different conversation. Do you understand? It's not we added, we replaced. That's the difference, guys. We replaced a lot of players. We didn't add. If we just added, then you're right. It's an absolute.
Well, you replaced them with quality players, man.
Steve, we have 100%, and that's where the disappointment comes from. We've replaced them with quality players that on a level, rational level, we should say, you know what? Isak's better than Nunes. Ekitike is better than,
But you didn't really value Harvey Elliott. You never really rated Nunes.
I'm literally what I'm saying. You're never listening to what I'm saying. I'm saying the player we've brought in is better, but they've been replacements, not additions. And that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, we're not trying to see.
It's still a fuck up. It's still a fuck up.
Look, the rest of them is fine, but Isak and Wirtz, we're not having it. I'm sorry. They cost way too much.
I agree.
I'm not having it.
I'm not having it either. I agree.
Jordan said, I feel sorry for Ekitike. Unlike City with Alvarez, who could sell him for insane profit to a great club, will Ekitike be stuck playing second fiddle to Isak for years as you bought him for 80 mil? Times now. He should be coming in the next couple of games, no?
He's been our best performer. He's been our best player.
80 million pound striker on the bench against Man United, 120 million pound attacking midfielder on the bench against Man United. Mad.
This Man United team that was it got beat up, Grimsby, that City slapped up, that Brentford slapped up. They should have gone for the kill, Liverpool. I think the crowd would have demanded that, but like they showed them too much respect, man.
Big up Jan, hope you're good, brother. Since I cannot catch live too often, here's a little appreciation. Big up the panel, community, man. Please don't be so butthurt. Need Jazzy Jeff to cook Toby for this unprofessional behavior. See you in the morning. On that note, Jazzy Jeff, apologies. My Nigerian son is absent tonight. He's in daddy's detention after his dire performance on Streets Won't Forget. Hashtag daddy time to shine.
Big up the video, Streets Won't Forget, man. Great video that was.
Yeah, man. Quality.
I've got another idea for a similar Streets Won't Forget theme, but we'll do that. We'll do that soon.
Make sure Tobs knows the memo before.
He always knows it, man.
What is wrong with him?
Yeah.
That was one of the worst performances from one of the members.
Bro, so bad.
So bad.
So bad, bro.
Carefree CFC says Gary the Riddler shed actual tears on Sunday. We can't have Arsenal winning the league, but Liverpool humbling is sweet. Carragher and Gary Shush.
I was this close to tears, and these lot know that. They were there with me. I was this close to tears.
Yeah, you were. I can't lie.
Melanin06 says, Cha Gary Sadiq Khan for mayor. You need to teach Cardi V Kabaddi properly. Man was fighting his own team. Got McAllister looking like Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah, that was weird, that hat thing. What the fuck was that about? I've never seen that before. Have you?
Never. No.
What happened
No.
to a bit of mad tape wrapped around your nap with a bit of blood showing through like Terry Butcher?
Terry
And then
Butcher.
games
I was
gone now.
gonna
We've
say,
got our little fucking swimming
game's
caps on.
gone, man. Where's my soundboard?
Steve, you can't even run up down the touchline as a manager without sent off. You take your shirt off, you get sent off as well. So you can't be
Bro,
showing.
the ball boys are not allowed to throw the ball back to the players now. This is what the fucking what's the world
towels. No,
That's
nothing.
crazy.
No
I
towels.
used to love
no.
a shithouse ball boy back in the day. Someone held onto the ball or threw it.
Never
somewhere
had
down
that
the
one.
line. I love a bit of that shit. If I was a ball boy as a kid, I'm doing that. You know what I mean? I'm doing that.
The ball wouldn't be on the pitch.
Just one of them in it, point down the thing. You know what I mean? But game's gone, man. Game's gone.
JS says all of his GOAT defenders use Ethernet cables, VGA SCART, headphone jack. What is this wireless defending from Van Dijk? Nothing but Bluetooth. Big up Kobayashi. Pool fans were calling their own team Galacticos this season. Their manager slot cries about everything now. They finished behind City and Arsenal guaranteed. Massum says, Gary Isak Khan, why is your cap then getting his rear end out like Rikishi one day and giving the people's elbow to his colleagues the next? We need answers.
Yeah, these super chats are getting mad.
Yeah, my head had to work around the word because it's all mad. Orny Slot and the guys featuring Genital Verts, Virgil van Dijk, More Salad, Tampon, Allison Wonderland, Milos Squertes, and Isaac Newton.
Say subscribers are here again.
Bro, don't blame me. Don't blame me, bro.
They're all from Mandem Chat. They're all from Mandem Chat.
They're all from Mandem Chat.
But it's not me, bro. I think it's from Mandem. I actually think it's not me.
This is what they call SAEED.
No, this is Lee Gunner, bro. This is Lee Gunner.
I love it.
This is
We got another one. Come on. Go on, chat.
Mo says Barney Slot, Mo Salad, Eka TikTok, and Insect, Lil Uzi Verts couldn't match with United. 500 M spent. You lot should be ashamed of yourselves. Hold that, Grizz. Mandem Chat. That's just sent me. I can't lie.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's Chelsea. I'll save that one. This is like, there we are. This is like when the bullied short kid comes back from summer, grown 10 inches and learned how to roast. Feels good. Slot, one season wonder.
That's the growing 10 inches of roasting, man.
Touch and go. Touch and go.
He did.
Brother, there's 6 super chats still here, bro. I'm under pressure, bro. I'm sweating, bro. What's the time, man? Hour 22 minutes. I ain't got time to fact check.
You can have a little break if you want. You know, you can have a little break. You know what I mean?
I ain't got time to fact check this.
I'm not on super chat duty. On God, I'm not doing super chats tonight. SAEED, you could do it. SAEED, you've hosted plenty of live shows on your channel. You can do it today. I ain't saying none of this shit.
Oh my God. This one's not even on the subject, but if Shearer, Henry, Rooney, and Salah go out for dinner and there's only 3 chairs, all I know is Henry is not sitting on the floor. That's all I know. Everyone else can argue for themselves. Saeed's quote, I can't believe it, guys. We have finally won back-to-back games. All we need now is 2 more wins to reach 5 in a row.
Now, come on, man. I didn't say that, man. Come on, man.
You're taking the piss now.
No, honestly, man. Like, you know what I mean? Come on, bro. I did not say that, bro. Diabolical. Come on, man.
Look, his name. Diabolical.
Come on, man.
That's crazy.
Come on, bro, man.
SAEED said they lost to the worst United since World War II. Shout out SAEED. That was hilarious. You deserve this moment. Hold that, Grizz. Come on.
Did you actually say that?
Yeah, the beginning of the show. This show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rishab says, love you, uncle. Been watching this show since 3 years and never seen you so shook, especially shook up like on the mob. Your club's becoming what you despised in Chelsea, City, but without any success. 2 Prems, 2 Champions Leagues in the modern era. Shambles.
If that's shambles.
Shambles, mate.
Rishab likes drawing you out, though. I've clocked him. Big up Pavanjit. Told my girl to turn around and show me her Florian Wirtz. She smiled. She knew I was.
Yo, man. Yo.
Yep.
Yo, listen. I know, chat, man. It's winter times and that, but
and I get on X when you're reading it to yourself, but when you're live doing it and you understand people will stitch things together and AI's about, you don't want to be saying certain things.
We're good people, man. You know what I mean? Chat, we're good people.
No, they're just unloading the drafts. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
The drafts are going mad.
Hella drafts, brother. Hella drafts.
Connor says, you boys are keeping me entertained on a long bus journey home. Maguire is living proof anyone can come back from a dark place. Crazy redemption arc. Respect.
I've got to fucking give Harry Maguire some respect, you know, because I've got to say that he got ripped apart at United, ripped apart. Captaincy took off him, ripped apart for England. You know what I mean? He was a meme. He was literally destroyed, and I thought he needed to go. He got offered a deal. I don't know where it was. Was it like West Ham or someone wanted him or something?
Yeah, he refused it.
And I thought, you know what? You're crazy, mate. You're crazy. And then that moment, last minute, more or less winner at Anfield, and I seen him stood in front of the fans, and I thought, fucking fair play to you, man. You know what I mean? I thought fair play, because probably does take a lot, you know.
You're
right. And that, you know, there's a lot of players out there get the adjuration, but when you're in a low spot and you're getting it, it's dark. You know what I mean? He was captain of Man United and they were terrible. So I feel like just fair play to him on a personal note. I still think he's wank and he's got a slab head, but you know, fair play, man.
Nah, it was a redemption from. Well, he should have won it last season, and it was like one of them ones where fair play. He won it today. So big up to him.
Yeah. No, I respect it still, because he went through a couple of years of that social media pressure that you can break better players. Eric Ten Laden says, Grizz, quote, if we better Arsenal's results in the next 3, the title's over. Proceeds to lose all 3. Big up Hussein.
Right, the title is over. Exactly, the title is over.
Bring Tobs, brother. Nobody will know. Humpty Dumpty Slot blames United for changing the lineup. Shameless. Van Disney, McAllister to Buzz Lightyear, free Palestine. Big up CSC Sonny. This Verts case reminds me of Grizz's fraud in the no biz when he said Liverpool would get Sancho and bigged up Klopp's pull. This time they got the player who is technical bald in Germany but can't keep up with Prem's pace and physicality. Why was Gary Grizz so surprised by the result? He told us about Maguire and Mbomo, Isak and Salah, stinkers, hookers and stinked. Yeah. This number's going up. I don't know how it's going up, but Shashead said there once was a man called Arnie Slot. He held an L in front of the cop. You'll never walk alone, said Gary Klopp. Shut it, unks. No one gives a.
That's funny. I like that.
Yeah, we'll let the community
have a mocktail on me.
The community can finish that one. Big up Skull Bomber. Prayers for whatever you're going through. Still managed to feed the community. Gary is finished. Big up. And Zoak says, I fear it's time for Gary to suffer. And as they suffer, we must all suffer. But it's okay. The good times are coming. And in brackets, they're not coming. 300 M's on the attack. Big up Kevin, second best striker in the league. Salah on the wing and waving the flag. Game week 8. Come on, too soon. Relax. Where's the belief? Mentality monsters giving up game week 8. Mad. Big up the panel. Slots imploding, says Hunez. Delusional comments recently, and how's he going 4-2-4 in the 60th minute at only 1-0 down? A more secure team would have smashed the board fraud 4-1. Big up. Big up, Anchor as well. Was listening to you guys to calm the nerve before my US green card interview. Found out today that I got it. Big up. Thanks for the great job. All right, big up. That's a big thing, man.
Well, big up, man.
The way ice and all that are moving out there, I'm telling you, bruv, to hear something like that, that's good news, man. Just hold on to that, brother. Liverpool isn't doing it right now, but the community embodies you'll never walk alone. Liverpool fan. Grizz, the problem is that you gassed your team up after the first 5 and said if you beat Palace and Arsenal, lost to Newcastle, the title was over. Now you are shook.
Didn't say that. Thanks for the super chat.
JK says Bruno makes it hard to hate him. The 1 out of 10 he pulls off at high risk play, it's a beautiful thing. Cross on the volley and the shot from halfway last year, where in both occasions he could have taken a touch. There was times Bruno was frustrating me. I can't lie to you. Lee says, I'm not having it, Grizz. Do you remember what you told me during the call-in? The season is long, and I can't speak 1 month ago. Back your team up. That is another Grizz saying. The season is long. That is another Grizz saying.
It's not short, and it's still long.
Jason says, I think we are seeing now how much Liverpool are missing Trent. He was there. Do you miss Trent?
Yeah.
Oof.
I play from a creativity, playmaking, build-up play.
If I say to you, 3 months, we fly back. You don't sign one of Salah and Van Dijk, but you re-sign Trent. Do you take it?
Come on, you want to answer that on the spot, you know.
Oh, that's mad.
That's a mad question.
Salah's finished anyway, so you might as well just. There you go.
There you go. Salah. Headline. Change the title, Skull. John says, GRIZZ, now that Zubimendi has played a few games in England, how much do you think he would have improved Liverpool's title odds?
You don't know my thoughts on Zubimendi. Doesn't mean he's changed because he's gone to Arsenal. Class player. Class player.
Big up Joe. Gary, remember I told you, either you have a title winning team or last season was a fluke. Pick one.
Whatever, man. A child.
I am okay to pass this season as transition as long as we finish 2nd to 4th. And it's not on top of a title winning squad, just high quality replacements. Lord Varus better start Ekatike, Wirtz and Frimpong against Frankfurt going back to Germany. Alexander exit on the bench. Frankfurt are bad defensively.
Oh, they'll be fancying their chances, I can't lie.
Big up Donny, a Liverpool fan. This season, no one's running away with it. Arsenal aren't going to run away with it. This just needs to be in and around it. Arsenal are playing at their max. I don't agree. If you watch that Fulham game, I don't think that's our max. Joseph says, you can't let Gary slide. Remember when they signed Isak and claimed the league was theirs? Where's that confidence now? Matisse was on the Liverpool train too. He still is. He's hanging on. He left.
He's moving allegiances.
I'm trying to encourage them, but they want to run. So I don't know what to say.
Let's go over to your other brother, man.
I even thought of a new fucking system.
I can't lie. He was the real coach yesterday, man. Forget Arne Slot, Matisse. The way he was managing the game, yeah, fair play.
Chris says, transition. Reigning champions had 2 new outfield players start, same as United. Arsenal won with 3. Chelsea won with 3. Nonsense from Gary. Transition is an ambiguous term. Stop hiding. We all know the football definition. Every team changes every year. Man up, Grizz. Precise says, is Slot overrated? He won last season with Klopp's players. This Liverpool fan is seeking sympathy. They signed the players to come second. Rubbish. His name is Gary. Lion says, my super chat was dodged last week. Remember, this was all before Liverpool's injury crisis. Ziggy in the building. Happy Tihar to all of my Nepalese brothers and sisters. And after 009, we got to go to 0001 for my guy Florian. And big up to you all. May this holy festival bring a lot of losses to you. Brother, you can't be mixing up your holy thing with praying on losses for other football teams, brother. But big up Ziggy, though, man.
Yeah, big up Ziggy, man.
Link up soon. World Cup, America. We're going to sort that out. BD says, when will people realize that Liverpool's title last year was freak luck? Man City have their worst season in a long time and Arsenal endless injuries. And I've made it, people. I've made it to the final Liverpool super chat. Microwave Palmer, any team switching philosophy from gegenpressing to possession-based will suffer. If you thought this would happen without Els, you're deluded. That being said, Slot needs to stop with too many experiments at once.
Very good super chat.
He liked that one, people.
Yes, nice. Football chat, proper chat. He analyzed the whole situation. Microwave Palmer, big up. And a Chelsea fan, wow.
He said, wow.
It can't be a Chelsea fan now.
Why would he be a Chelsea fan if he's calling him Microwave Palmer?
Yeah, I was going to say, he can't be a Chelsea fan now.
Who do you reckon he supports then?
Bro, Arsenal.
Yeah.
You just say anyone. Yeah, he's Arsenal. He's Arsenal. but cool. That is the super chats on Liverpool United. Right, 1 hour 33 minutes in.
Can I get a drink now? Fuck's sake.
We're cooked. We're cooked.
Bro, the poem, that's what you say. The poem took the longest.
The poem took about 20 minutes.
Yeah, man.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
We had to accommodate for that, though.
Yeah.
But I mean, 4 L's, 3 in a row in the league. It is, it is worth one of these after a Galactico summer. So Liverpool fans in the chat, I hope you understand. Community outside of Liverpool fans, Arsenal, Chelsea, City, Tottenham, United. I hope you understand that we ain't got much time to delve deep into anyone else's results. Not that I think they need it, but we're here to talk a bit more, people. There's still super chats there on other subjects, which we're going to talk about. What we'll do is we'll we'll just go with the flow. Arsenal, I mean, if you watch the game, there isn't much. There isn't much to really talk about. I'm just glad we got the 3 points. It was a hard-fought win. Set piece done it again. Ole, ole. I couldn't give a shit if we win the league. And 90% of our goals are set pieces. I tell people that now. Not the best watching. If I'm honest with you, I'd like to be more excited, more entertained. But at the same time, I see him trying to make it make sense. And with Odegaard being out again, you know, the spotlight's on Eze in that position. And I think he just needs to find that right balance to get the attack flowing, because going into international break we was a lot more fluid in the transition from Zubimendi from midfield all the way through to Gyökeres. I think the Fulham game, it was very different. 2-week break, players everywhere, and a tough away game. That was their first loss there. I'll take it, keep it moving. 4 points clear of Liverpool, 3 points clear of City. Most goals scored, least goals conceded. 3 goals conceded in 11 games, our best ever in history of Arsenal Football Club run. And yeah, I keep on saying it, but I grew up in an era of Adams, Keown, Bowl, Dixon, Winterburn, Seaman, which was a much coveted defensive unit back then. It added Sol Campbell and Kolo Toure over the years, and Ashley Cole was there, and Loren, solid legends of the club. So to hear that the record is being held by the current crop and the current manager, it bodes well. So yeah, I've probably said more than I need to. 4 points clear, Liverpool, 3 of City. I'm a happy man. I'm a happy man.
Yeah, professional job, man. It is one of them ones where when your defense is that good, Fulham never looked like scoring, man. So it was just a case of like Arsenal get the goal and then the game's done. And it was just, it was just one of them. Penalty decision, I don't know, man. I can't lie. It's one of them ones where you look at it, even though he got his knee, he still won the ball. So it's kind of a grey area. I still don't know where they stand with this. When does a contact be made? You feel me?
Do you know what it is for me? Yeah. Same with the Gyökeres Pope one. If we win the game, I can't be able to.
That's it. Yeah. I hear it. I hear it.
You know, because it is a contentious one, but well, it didn't cost us, so it is what it is.
Yeah. No. Solid, man. Solid. Saka played well, I think. Yeah.
Super chats on us. So Saka man of the match. Yeah, he played well. He was on to Sessignon all game. Jake says, big up you, man. Turkish, are you worried about Gyökeres? Because I can't lie, he looks so bad. 9 games in and I can't see anything tangible to work with. In my opinion, this time next year, we'll be asking for a new striker again, even when we win big. I think it's too soon to worry. Do I need to see more? Yes. I just don't understand how, like, it just feels like people might say I've got a Havertz agenda and all that. Please just put that to the side for now, because it's not about what I think of him as a player, but like Havertz, 2 years, 2 and a bit seasons later, is still getting the whole, he needs to come back, he provides this, he provides that. If he can unlock this, then, you know, he can take the next step and be our striker, right? Which I think is too much now, you know. He's a highest paid player. That's Gyökeres the same. If Gyökeres continues this towards the end of the season, and I'm not seeing any improvement in terms of output, and even improvement in link up in terms of the total 90 minutes, then yeah, you know, I'm not going to be happy, and I'll be looking at other strikers. That's just part and parcel of it. I think 9 games into the season, 10 games into the season, it's very soon to cast judgment, especially when 6 of those games, the football we played wasn't the greatest for a striker or any of our attackers. So yeah, worried, no. Nervy, no. We're 3 points clear at the top. Couldn't care less. He's still our top scorer as well, which tells me that if we manage to unlock the attack and Saka gets scoring, Gyökeres gets scoring, Havertz comes back in and we're scoring, bro, we need to win this league. That's all I'm thinking about. We need to win this league. Ashley says, hi, everyone. Big up the channel. Turkish, met you in Dartford a while back when you was... Oh, come on. Big up FS. A big Arsenal fan. Come on, you Gunners. Big up Ashley, man. Hope you're good, my brother. Let me... Oh, a couple for Chelsea or for Matisse, actually. So I'll save them ones for Matisse. HW says, I can't lie, Turkish. I've tried with Gyökeres, but he ain't it. His first touch is repellent. When he receives a pass, it's like a pick and mix. No one knows what we get. Again, I just haven't seen enough, if I'm honest with you. You know, I think he should have scored in that second half from the good work he did physically. And I think in the first half, it was a good shot that Leno made a good save from. Yeah, I haven't seen enough. We'll see. Arteta gets judged negatively for winning the FA Cup with Emery's team. Is it time to do the same with Slot? Can we start asking if last season's title was more a rank failure from City and Arsenal rather than Slot's success? I'll answer and I'll say nah, because Liverpool were on course for a 90-point season for 25 of the games. You know, they was on course for a 93, 94-point season. They fell off, you know, partly when it was a pretty much a done deal and Arsenal were focusing on Champions League. So I wouldn't go that far with it. In terms of City and Arsenal's failure, Liverpool still deserved their title. But yeah, in terms of Slot, yeah, you can make the argument that he won it with Klopp's team. But there was much said about Salah having a conversation, Van Dijk having conversations with him to get the best out of them, and that helps too. When you get your contract 400k a week, naturally that does something to you as a human in terms of it naturally does. You know, when you're making that much money, it naturally has an effect on you and your output in any sport.
Basically, we can start having these conversations if nothing improves for the next 6 to 8 months. That's when you can have these conversations, Jordan. Like, you're sending in a lot of money and appreciate it, but you know, you don't just have conversations just because, you know, 2, 3, 4 games.
Free Pack Shakur says, big up all my Gunners. Man, them get them parade fits ready. And London's going to be looking like Carney when Odegaard lifts 14. Not the fake Big Stevie one either. I'm driving to Steve's. If we win the league, I'm coming with red ribbons to take that to
hand it over.
Listen. When GRIZZ won the league, I gave him a Premier League trophy. Yeah. If you win the league this season, drive to my house. I will hand you this one, the big one. Yeah, you can take it away. Yeah, you can take it away.
Can't lie, that's a yo.
The day we win it, I'm driving there. The day we win it, Matisse, turn your camera on. Do you know what the best part is? Yeah? The best part is, right, my love-hate relationship with the Arsenal fans. I've only said to him, just go and win it. Yeah. Go and prove me wrong. There was nobody more.
Oh, stop.
My brother, Turkish. If Arsenal win the league. SAEED, me and SAEED won't give a shit, mate.
Shut
We're
up,
in
Steve.
Manchester.
Yeah, we're chilling, man.
Steve, you've got to deal with it. Steve. You've got to deal with it, mate.
Yeah,
you gotta hold that.
Shut up, Steve. I don't want to hear none of this bollocks. You've been arguing with the Arsenal fan base for more time than I can even remember. You're not allowed to go all soft now. Now you're trying to butter them up, looking after them. Oh, they're there. Look at you. What are you even saying right now?
No one's going soft on them.
I'm not handing over your precious trophy to Turkish.
Turkish is my brother. I give GRIZZ. I went and give him the trophy. I said, there you go. That's for you, mate. The gift.
Matisse,
relax. One day, man. Matisse will get ours one day, man. Don't worry, man.
Be nice.
SAEED, don't even speak to me. I won't be in this country.
Him, man. They're going to be in
Barbados.
They're going to be in pain.
One day, man. Come on, man.
When I grab the trophy,
you gotta believe, man.
Matisse's door first thing. Matisse.
Man said hello.
My doors will be locked.
Okay.
Jump over the fence.
You know, we know what to do. But yeah, big up Free Pack Shakur and Steve as well. Come on. Let me get the last few on Arsenal win. If they're actually, here we go. Gyökeres is the Swedish Nunes. Arsenal fans saying the same thing. Why can't Isak be the Swedish Nunes? He's actually at the same club as well. So save that name. You know, maybe it might suit him in a few months. What was it? 3 to 6 months, GRIZZ said. So save the name. Let's see who the Swedish Nunes is. Every grey area, VAR intervenes and Arsenal paid a price. 10 years as a fan, and I'm fed up. On that note, who's fed? Who's second? City.
Man City, yeah. Man City.
Yeah. Steve, you're up next, brother.
Yeah. Another win. The big fella again. He's on fire at the minute. Was always going to be Everton. Everton is a strange one for us. Sometimes even when we were smashing everyone, they came to the Etihad and sort of rattled us a little bit. Moyes, the way he plays, but I just think it's a different City this time. You know, we just relaxed a little bit. You know, and not as gung ho. First half was pretty boring. You know, we were puffing and puffing, but didn't show enough. Beto, the striker, missed a couple of sitters for them. One was offside, but the one he should have tapped in. And we should have really scored a couple of goals. Doku again, Savinho again with his decision makings. And then second half, we go back to basics. Foden plays the ball through to O'Reilly. Big up O'Reilly, by the way. Playing really, really well.
He's
on that
playing
left.
well, you know, I can't lie.
And he's hit the cross first time, and Haaland's pulled away and banged it and headed it in, you know. But and then again, Savinho scored 2-0. So listen, we're doing what we need to do. We're getting people back from injuries. Cherky came on for 10 minutes. And, you know, we were talking about street ballers and the streets won't forget and that. He come on for 10 minutes and the guy's just an entertainer, man. Little back heels, little flicks, outside of the boot passes. The one where he's seen Haaland running for the free kick, quick free kick. I feel like Cherky is going to be a problem. You know, I feel like we're going to see something special from him. And then Mamouche is fit. Kovacic got some minutes. So we're looking all right. We're looking all right. We've got Villarreal coming up Tuesday away and then Villa away on Sunday. So we just got to keep doing what we need to do. Keep getting everyone fit. Keep moving. But like you say, when you look at the squad, you know, we've got that elephant in the room where if the big fella gets injured, who's going to take that mantle? You know what I mean? I feel like Mamouche maybe could do a bit. But this is where we missed, like, the Alvarez. You know, Alvarez was perfect. He was young, up and coming, and he was quality. And he could give a break for Earl and score goals. But and then he decided, I'm too good for being second fiddle. I'm going to go and play. We need somebody like that who is happy to sort of be a second fiddle to Haaland, someone that's happy to come on for 20, 30 minutes at the end. But the way Haaland's playing at the minute, you just can't take him off, you know? He can't. He should have scored 5. The last 10 minutes.
I'm going to say, man.
Goals, man. They would have easier chances to score, you know what I mean, than what he scored, you know?
And you know what was frustrating as well? Because you, SAEED, and Matisse had 2-0. I was watching every chance he missed, thinking, oh, God.
Bro, I was like, one more chance, one more goal.
Man. I was like, bro,
unbelievable.
Crazy,
but
man.
You've got to listen. It is what it is. We know where we are. I've said it before. We know what we're doing. Donnarumma again, clean sheet. Fair play to him. You know, he changed the back four a little bit. Ake came in, needed minutes. Gvardiol was on about having a rest. Fair play. But people are starting to look now and think, fucking hell, this City team, and they're picking up results, you know? And that's what we need to do. So I'm happy where we are. Just keep on moving, like you say. But this league is a madness at the minute. You're looking at people. I was saying to GRIZZ off air before, a lot of people thought Brentford were going to struggle this season, you know, with losing Mbuemo and Vissa, and the new manager coming in. But they've got a system and they're winning games, and people are beating everyone. You know, Newcastle got beat at weekend. You're looking at Palace and Bournemouth, and then you're looking at Leeds going to get beat off Burnley and that. So this Premier League season, it's madness. You don't usually get these mad results early doors, I don't think. I usually think it sort of is the end of the season when the madness starts. But at the minute, like, it's the Wild West out there, man.
I agree. It is, like I said, Haaland does get injured. Like, it's like, I don't know who's your next scorer. I think he's got like 2 goals or something. Who is it? Is it like, it's like
Foden's got a couple, I think. You know, it's nothing. It's because we play to him. You know what I mean? We play to him. We now know that. And you watch the first 2, watch his goals at weekend. What I was telling you about him hanging off, yeah? O'Reilly gets the ball. He knows O'Reilly's going first time. He crosses it. Watch where he comes from, Haaland. Not one centre-back is near him. They don't know where he is. Started off at the back. He drifted across all of them, headed it in, bang. And then the second one, Savinho, he's playing on the left second half. He knows he's going to give it in first time. He peels away. First time, first shot. The centre-backs are looking at each other as if to say, where the fuck's he just come from there? Like, what? You know, because he's not getting involved in the bullshit. You know, he's not. And my little take on Gyökeres, you know, people got to give me credit. I don't just talk shit. I watch football and I watched him. Before he signed for Arsenal, I said, he's not as good as what people say, right? And I'm not going down that road and giving him shit.
But you said Sesko is, though.
No, but I believe that Sesko's better than him.
Sesko's doing well, man, Turkish. What are you doing, man?
Honestly, I believe that if Sesko...
Do you want to... If I could also say against Newcastle Bilbao, Gyökeres's link up was better, I can say that. But really, we're talking about strikers that need to score goals, right?
No goals in 9, man.
And both have been. What I was saying about Gyökeres, right? And now I said to you on the show after that you're going to see when he's not scoring, the Arsenal fan base are going to start doubting him. And how many super chats are coming tonight saying, I'm worried about him. I'm worried about him, because the pressure of that amount of goals he scored, people are automatically in their heads. People that probably don't understand football are thinking, give the ball to Gyökeres, he's going to score every game. They're looking at the Haaland comparison. It's wrong to do that. I'm just saying he's not as good as you think, but at the minute, Arsenal are winning and he's got to get up to speed. He's got to start contributing. The real problem will lie is if Arsenal drop points and Gyökeres misses sitters. If that happens, that's when they'll turn on it. Because they'll say, you know what? He's fucking missing big chances at the minute. And do you remember me saying to you, there's going to be games where Gyökeres does nothing, but the rest of the team have got to contribute. That's what's happening now. That's what's happening now. He's getting himself up. He's getting himself. People are going, if I'm a centre-back and I'm playing Gyökeres, I'm thinking, this idiot ain't scoring against me with his Portuguese record. So they're locking him up. But then all of a sudden, Bukayio's cutting in. Bang. Trossard's popping up at the back post, tapping it in. That's what I'm saying. As long as the others contribute, let him do his thing. And I think over time, when he sort of plays more games, you will start seeing him get back to that form. He just needs a couple of goals. He just needs that good goal, you know?
Who's going to score more goals at the end of the season? Let's have a Gyökeres.
You know what, man? Give me a couple of games and I'll give you.
What the hell? It's just a prediction, man. You don't have to be that scientific about it. Just who's going to score more goals?
Give me a couple of more games, but I'm ready. I'm ready to now.
He's ready.
I remember when Turkish wrote me in.
This Gyökeres ain't ready for it. Leave, man.
SAEED, at the time, SAEED wanted Gyökeres, yeah? And didn't want
Sesko. I wanted Watkins.
Yeah, but I mean that was just you must have been pissed.
What's Watkins doing this season?
Yeah,
I know.
What I'm trying to say is
doing this season.
I feel like Sesko.
What's Pedro doing?
I feel like Sesko at Arsenal would have been perfect.
Yeah. Look down at it. Yeah.
I that in my head. But that's just listen. People can say what they want. I've got my opinion on him.
Well, though. The thing is, it's only really Haaland doing well.
But
and Walter Matter. Yeah.
He just, I don't know. Listen, he's got his season, but I'm just saying the Arsenal fans have got to get out of their head about he's not good enough because he's not scoring. At the end of the day, I said this was going to happen. I said it was going to happen. It just got to. If they win the league, Arsenal, and Gyökeres gets 10 goals,
so no one's going to care. But that's a failure for a striker. Yeah.
What I like about Sesko, though, for me, he's a better footballer than Gyökeres. No doubt about that. So the goals will come with Sesko. Whether Gyökeres gets his chances, I'm not sure. We'll see.
Gyökeres is joint. It's not saying much, but he's talked about a lot. But he's joint second top scorer of all strikers in the Big Six right now.
Yeah, standards are in the mud.
It's in the mud, but I don't know why I mean,
I want to mention as well. We sit Nico Gonzalez, right? I mean, players.
Oh yeah.
Not had much of a. He's a much of a muchness. You know what I mean? He doesn't do anything where it makes you stand up and take note. He doesn't do anything special, but what he does do, at weekend the Everton midfield and that there were big lads in there. He was winning duels, aerial duels. He was bringing it down. He was turning into tight spaces, and he looked like he looks like something now that what we bought him for. Do you know what I mean? And with Rodri injured again, we're still winning games, and we've got a player that can get on the front foot. We haven't got a Kovacic who thinks, you know what, I'm playing it backwards. I'm playing it sideways or Gundogan. We've got Gonzalez. And will he make mistakes? 100%, because he's got to be brave. And he's made mistakes this season against Tottenham. He tried to get the ball, got pressed. In Monaco, he's kicked him in the head and give a penalty away. He's making mistakes, but he's only a young lad. He's 23 years old. And how
much did you buy him for, by the way?
I don't know how much it was, but it wasn't cheap. Yeah. But he, like you say, I think he's doing all right. He's ticking over nice for us, you know.
Let me get a City super chat. Sin AJ says City is clicking. Haaland is in form. Pundits want to pretend like our team won't be the same without him. Just enjoy the striking Viking. We will be fine. There was another one earlier. Blue Moon. I see Blue Moon. I hope you're good, bro. Is Haaland already the best finisher ever in Premier League? And Gary Khan, why are you crying? We've moved on from Gary. Best finisher, I'd still say Shearer, but Haaland, if he stays the entire...
Ruud van Nistelrooy, man. Ruud van Nistelrooy. He's up there.
Yeah, Ruud could finish. Hasn't Haaland just surpassed Ruud's goals? Someone was saying in one of the things. I was on a show. I don't know if that's true, but someone just said Haaland's already scored more than Nistelrooy and Drogba. I know he scored more than Drogba already.
No, it can't be Ruud van Nistelrooy.
That's what someone said, but I don't know. Might be bollocks, but
Robertinho again, back to back, says, first of all, shout out the panel and to GRIZZ, big up. Inshallah, things will work out for Liverpool in time. I'll be real, bro. Also want to shout out Matisse. Saw you on Deluded DR live this morning. Just wanted to say, I agree. James is the best right back, hands down, because everyone that puts on a Bottle FC jersey is rated as the best. Doku cooked Timbuktu, but they think he's better than the UCL. But that's making the argument pretty black and white. Timber got cooked by Doku and Reece James won Champions League, so he's better.
Yeah, you know what, Steve, you're right.
Reece James started like 14 games. Reece James started 14 games last season. How the fuck can you compare the two?
Reece James has been fit for over a year, but I'm not going to do this today. It's late. It's midnight.
He didn't start many league games for you last year, bro.
Well, we're building him back up, but the point is that look, I'm not going to get into it, but for me,
your point is prime. I get that.
For me, no, it's not even that. It's just defensively. I understand there's not much split in the two because Timber's great defensively. Going forward, there's absolutely no conversation. So then on the balance of play, there's only one winner because we all know James going forward is shitting on Timber, I'm afraid.
And then when you bring availability in, I mean, that's also a factor. Robustness and, all of that stuff. No, okay. We move.
I mean, Timber was out for a year. He got a big injury. So, it's not...
Since then, 52 games, bro. Straight. No missing
Turkish, let him say. Is it rude?
It's not 95. You're right.
95.
So Haaland beat him.
Yeah, he's by 1 year.
Haaland's on 96 goals.
Already. Already. And I bet
how many appearances has Haaland got now so far for City?
Fucking hell, he's nearly scored a goal a game, mate. It's mental.
Yeah.
The record's insane. It's not normal.
Appearances.
Yeah, if he stays, he breaks it. City, I think that was it. Let me just double check. Yeah, there we go. That is it. Actually, Cave says, leave bias aside. We need to go against refs together. One job I'm happy AI to take over. It's referees. By the way, I meant to say...
Yeah.
Crazy.
yeah. That man fought just a little, you know what I mean? That man thought we weren't ready.
Crazy. Cool. What's left? Chelsea 3-0. Is that it?
And well, we didn't get to talk about Tottenham. Our Tottenham rep's not here, so what can we do there?
By the way, he was in the comments before. Did you not clock him?
Yeah, he's in the chat. He's complaining and telling us all.
He's here. But he hasn't got his video on. That's why I haven't brought him in.
Can I just say, Haaland's got 96 goals in 105 games in the Premier League.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, he's a freak. Here he is. He's gonna be.
I'm here. And
where are you now?
I'm in America.
Oh, great. Again, lovely.
Yeah, again, because I have a full-time job. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I have a full-time job.
Apology not accepted.
we can't all sit in our fancy studio.
You know what? You could do this. You could do this as your job. I think the Big Six foundations are pretty strong. You could do this as your job, but you refuse to join us to the dark side. You refuse.
Unfortunately, I can't, brother. Unfortunately, I can't. Yeah.
Why are you smiling anyway?
I can't smile. See my brothers. What's the problem?
I mean, you came from Singapore, 11-hour flight. You went to the match to see your team get pumped at home, and then you flew to America. That's crazy.
Yeah. Unfortunately, shit happens, and unfortunately for me, I was very, very, very upset yesterday. But today's a new day. I don't know what you want me to say. Yeah? You want me to analyze the game? Or?
No, you know what? It's too late. I mean,
okay. Any poems, Tobs? Any poems, Tobs? Any poems?
No poems. No poems. Just want the manager to pattern up and our team to pattern up. That's all.
Can I ask you before you go, how many points do you think should be deducted?
0. 0 points. 0 points. If I get deducted points, I swear to God, I'm going to cause havoc on the mob. I swear to God. I'm going to cause absolute havoc, bro. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind.
Are you still in the airport in America right now?
I'm literally just waiting for my luggage now. Yeah.
You passed all the security, but you're all right then.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
My bro. You do your thing then, man. Let Matisse wrap it up with Chelsea if he wants to say much, and then we wrap up the show. Oh yeah, prediction table and the winners of the 100k subscriber shirts.
Yeah.
Anyone who you support, I've got the winners here as well. So yeah, still a bit to go.
Can I just see that prediction table, please, just to see if there's any change, anything interesting?
What did you get? Did you get correct? One second. Should we do the prediction table now?
Yeah,
cool.
go on.
Yeah, I just want to see something.
He's played a chip, obviously.
So here's the table. Steve, SAEED, and Matisse all got a correct score, the 2-0 City win. But this is the table without chips played. So chips have been played. Matisse played his double points chip. So that puts him top. But before Matisse played his double points chip, Tobs played his goal halves chip, and he took Matisse's points. So the double points gets erased, and Matisse, you get half points.
Wonderful.
Splendid shithousery there.
Good.
Splendid.
Good.
Wow.
Wonderful.
So
Buzzer
audio
beater.
listeners,
Good.
audio listeners, Steve is top, 4 correct scores, 29 points. SAEED has got 5 correct scores, 28 points. I've got 28 points, but 4 correct scores in third. Matisse is fourth on 25 points. Tobes has 24 points. And GRIZZ, 5 points off with 19 points. And just for the viewers, here's the proof. Thursday, Matisse. Tuesday, Tobes. And Tobes, you sent me your predictions in, and you didn't send an Arsenal prediction. So you
Bro,
got
I'm
0.
fuming. I don't even know how I forgot that one. I don't even know how I forgot. Like, I think the Singaporean time zone must have fried my brain. But yeah, I don't know, man.
So you even still played yourself because you're still behind me because you didn't.
I am.
You didn't do a
I am.
score.
But we're close. We're close. And in case you didn't realize, the aim was to get you back. So you would have been top. Now look at you. Now look at you. Yeah.
But you
Cool.
should do
Long
what you
season
should
to go.
You should do all the
Long
fixtures when you
season.
predict. You should predict every game. You should.
Yeah. So we live and we learn. Next week, back to usual service. I'll be there on the show on Thursday. We'll talk then, innit? No problem.
My bro. All right, cool. Tobes, enjoy, man. You're back Thursday show, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, love.
All right, safe.
What a motherfucker. Honestly.
Couldn't put it better myself.
Matisse. You look clear, Matisse. I'm not gonna lie. That table that table looked mad.
I'm not too angry because I didn't get enough correct scores to necessarily justify my double points anyway. Like, it was decent, but it could have been better. See, a couple of goals went in when they shouldn't have. But I had a feeling I sent it in a bit too late anyway because Tobes is lurking. But yeah,
For me,
yeah,
man. He didn't touch our chips yet.
That's fine. You're at the bottom, 19 points, probably.
I'm just saying. I'm doing summing up.
You better play some chips, bro. Play some chips, brother.
I'd rather eat mine.
Yeah.
You rather use that for your Paris.
Yeah.
I gave him a new life. I gave this man a new life this weekend. Look at him, man. Go on, brother.
You, Gary, man. Sorry, Gary.
Go on, brother.
They're definitely losing to Brighton, and Welbeck's scoring. You can write it now. He'll be back next week.
That'll be your prediction then, yeah?
Well, we'll see on Thursday, I guess. But
Chelsea or not?
Yeah, I will briefly. I mean, listen, it was a 3-0 win. Is it a 3-0 win when you watch it? Probably not. But listen, I don't really care. You got to win when you're not playing at your best. And we were shocking in that first half. The way that this manager set us up to play, I had no idea what was going on. It was like, where's Wally? They're trying to find out where Gusto was, trying to find out where, Santos was, Cucurella was. It was just like watching people in positions that I've never seen before. It's way too much overcomplication of the system, in my opinion, especially when he thought Brentford, he thought they would, Nottingham Forest would play a back five. They end up, he thought they'd play a back four. They played a back five. I don't know why he thought they play a four, because we've struggled against fives all season. So any team that's done their homework against us, they would, you'd think that they would go over five if they're in a losing run like Forest are. But thankfully he rectified it in the second half, because I'm tired of seeing João Pedro, up against back fives on his own up front. I'm tired of seeing Gusto in midfield when we have to dominate the ball and then he's giving away the ball in the first phase. I'm tired of I'm tired of not even seeing Esteval start, but that's South American tax, I guess, because he's flown over in the international break. But yeah, second half, Josh Achimpong gets his first goal for Chelsea. That kid is talented. That kid is so talented. There's no doubt. It's just about the fact that he's young for that position. You're going to make errors. He made an error in that game. He kind of tried to make a clearance and end up being even more of a chance for them. Brighton, obviously at home, he had an error, but this kid's got a lot of potential, and it's another Cobham centre-back that we've produced. Neto, I was a bit annoyed in the first half with the wingers. Garnacho, I'm not going to cuss because everybody knows my thoughts on Garnacho. If Garnacho is going to get hooked on 45 minutes and he's going to stink out the gaff, people try to gaslight me on what he's actually going to do when we know exactly what he's capable of in terms of what we've watched.
Enjoy it, man. Enjoy it.
It's not, one thing I'm not going to do is I'm not going to slam dunk on somebody that I don't rate. I'm more likely to cuss the players I rate because I expect more from them. You can call it backwards, you can call it bonkers, but that's my logic as a fan. If I rate you, I'm gonna expect from you. So then, for when you don't deliver, I'm probably gonna get onto you. I don't rate Garnacho, so I'm not gonna cuss him. Whatever he does this season, the people that wanted him, that's for you to suffer. Unfortunately, I have to suffer too because he's plays for my club. But I'm not gonna dissect that. He got hooked. It's fine. Neto goes to the left. He does exactly what he does on the right on the left anyway, so it makes no difference. Cross is still coming. Good free kick as well. Good foul won by Gu. Came on, helped us, pressed, energy out. Some sort of focal point which made João Pedro play better, and that's all we can ask for. And then obviously we get the third as well, and we're living Reece James, you know. So the best part of this performance in the first half, playing that badly, is we were 0-0. We weren't losing. And we rode our luck, man. Gibbs White could have had a couple. There was other opportunities, giving the ball away in crazy areas. But 3-0, first game back after international break, away from home, clean sheet. However lucky the clean sheet may have been, I ain't going to complain with the result. It's just Maresca needs to stop making these weird decisions starting 11-wise. Yes, we got injuries. Yes, we got suspensions or whatever we've got. Obviously, he was on the sidelines and we had to pass paper around and whatnot on the pitch. But just do the basics with this team. You know the strengths, the weaknesses of most of the guys. Don't play teams that don't make sense, and then we'll be all right. So, yeah, man, we move on to the next. We got to go on a run. I said it last show. We got to go on a run. Need to win like 5-6 games in a row before we can even start talking about anything more than top 4. So that's what we need to do. Simple.
There's some super chats on Chelsea, so I'll get them inside. Says Matisse, we have the worst scouting department. Spent 100 M's on Gittins and Garnacho. Unproven and naive. Missing out on Njay or Semenyo. Prem soon.
Yeah, you can sign one of those guys, and then you can sign someone who's just about to hit their prime, 25 years old, done it in a couple of seasons in the Prem, and then you have balance. But we decided to double down on being dumb. So what can you do?
Big up Garbo. We see you, Matisse, siding up to City because you're terrified Arsenal will win the league. Maybe because Chelsea ain't a footy team anymore. More like a transfer business of, quote, potential. Yuka says he went church to spill his guts after Sunday. The priest said, take it on the chin.
Take it on the chin, la.
Not from 63rd to Turkish turned into tight at back your chat. I want you all to name every team that won a trophy since Arsenal did, but London is red. Delusional. Well, pull up next time, my brother. Mike says, question for SAEED. Who would you rather take back in the team as of now? Prime Roy Keane, Prime Scholes, or Prime CR7? Fair.
But if you could see that, Prime Scholes.
Yeah, fair.
Easy.
Wow.
But you know, I think I get why you say that, but Keane would be the best.
Yeah, I get you because I know you're old school like that. But for me, it's Scholes. We've always been lacking midfielders. Ronaldo, listen, I love him, but we need midfielders right now. So
But
I'm
Keane
picking
will batter
Scholes.
other players if they don't show up.
Yeah, man.
You've got to show up on that pitch.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Anurag says, just wanted to give a random shout out to Timber. For me, he's been our best player this season. He's definitely up there. Precise says, oh my God, Turkish, can you imagine when we win the league how many people will go missing? I can't wait. Calton says, that's how GRIZZ was talking, Turkish, and all of a sudden 4 losses in a row. But I think it's an open league this year. Chelsea fan. Aslan says, if Isak played for United, Gyökeres would score more still. The team you play for is a huge factor. Sesko is much better than Gyökeres when you factor that. And last but definitely not least, we've got Geordie in the building. Big up Geordie, man. Hope you're good, brother. He said, yes, Jamal, keep cooking him. Geordie, he's back to SAEED now, brother.
I'm back to SAEED, bro, man.
You see that man in the bottom right? That's no longer GRIZZ, it's Gary.
Gary,
so, he's Gary for
big up Geordie, though, man.
Come on.
Yeah,
come
big
on.
up Geordie, man, but shut up.
Don't worry, you man are going to see each other again real soon. Big up from my left, big up Geordie and the team over there, and big up the community over here. I've got through every super chat. If I've missed any, it's not that I've missed them, it's that they haven't popped up, and I think we've come close to 100 super chats today. So listen, apologies if I've missed yours and it hasn't shown up on screen. Love for the love. 11k peak, so big up the community as always. Listen, there's a backyard chat to go watch if you haven't watched it already. There's a debate coming out tomorrow. The best way to watch all of these things is by subscribing, putting the notification bell on, and Bob's your uncle. You'll have all of what you need. And on that note, we hit 100k about 2-3 weeks ago. I said leave your best Big Six moments in the comment section, and I'll pick out 6 winners. Big Six winners, it makes sense. And here's the 6 winners. This is your chance to have a look if your comment made it. Just to go through the usernames quickly rather than the comments themselves, the winners of the shirts are Harrison588, Pat G_6, Emre_Jaran, Oscar McDonald TV, Filieri 9056, and Swags Are Us 11. That's the winners of the shirts. What you need to do now is leave a comment on this video, use 6 in particular, put your social media handle in terms of Instagram, a Twitter, hopefully one of those. Don't be putting MySpaces and Bebos. None of us have got that anymore. Put your Instagram, Twitters, and we will get in contact with you and, you know, find out what team you support and send over a shirt wherever you are, as long as Royal Mail deliver to wherever you are. And if they don't, then we've got problems, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh, look who's decided to creep in. Robert. We will be the biggest challengers to Arsenal for the title this season. I've been telling you that Liverpool window is not all that.
Wow. But you know what? So Robert has said that we won't win it to me on Twitter this season, but he thinks we'll win it next season. If Arsenal are the winners and we're second, I don't know how many Chelsea fans want to clap and dance about that, but you're not going to find me doing that. So that just understand the repercussions of our actions in terms of recruitment, because we could have won it then if we were challenging, if we just done better in the window. So I don't know, maybe because you're not living in London, you don't understand the repercussions of the nonsense that you've been spewing. But to finish second to Arsenal is not an achievement, because I'm not going to be a hypocrite and start applauding us for being runners up when the rivals win the league. So what, I don't know if you thought this was something that you just did here, some sort of like big thing. Wow, we're second. Wow, we're second to Arsenal. Wow. Fuck off. Idiot.
Wow. That is a crusher. Yo, listen, Matisse, go around.
No, I'm pissed, bro. End the show, bro. Fucking idiot, bro.
Civil
Robert.
Robert, round again, man.
Trust me, man. All you can eat else. When's the next one, man? Big Robert, man.
Round yours, man.
Yeah, big Robert, man. Yo, Miz.
This club's mentality is cooked, man.
You had the barbecue last week, man.
Absolutely cooked mentality.
Oh, mate. Hey, Robert, that was worth the wait. 2 hours, 12 minutes in, 20 past midnight over here. It's already Tuesday morning, but listen, if I knew it was going to end like that, perfect, because Matisse is, it's going to take him 10 minutes to get tired again. Love for the love, people. We'll be back on Thursday, 9 p.m., I believe. Yeah, Thursday, 9 p.m. None of us are in Europa or conference. So Thursday, 9 p.m., regardless of what other matches are going on, we will be live here to preview game week 9, talk about the Champions League football, the action this week, and see where we're at. Come then, predictions galore. Tobs will be back. Make sure you're back. Love for the love, people. See you then. Peace. We're out.